What's good, everybody? Jack, what's good? Jesus of T, what's good? How we doing? How we doing? I hope you guys are hyped for the final day of SUMO. It's all over. It's over. It's all over. SUMO is we just have one. We have 2 days. 2 more days left.
Hey, listen.
Down Lemur was good. I hope you guys are excited for the 2 days of SUMO that we have left. Made me an animal.
Listen.
Up Lemur was good. How much do you hold? Cause you know. You made popcorn?
Him blowing up my toilet for Hickey.
Where's the second one? Why didn't it repeat?
Him blowing up my toilet for Hickey.
There it is. Vork with the 13 months, bro. I appreciate you. Vork, how we doing? We're ready for SUMO?
Victory!
Damn, that's professional popcorn right there. Let's go. On the TV too? Crazy. Crazy.
Show us the moves.
Oh! Down Lemur with the 36 months, 3 motherfucking years. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Popcorn candy and heart socks. There it is. What kind of what did you put in the popcorn? That's just chocolate? What kind of chocolate is it? M&Ms?
First person voted out of Survivor China. Chicken.
Damn. Oh, chocolate chips. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm hyped for SUMO. I hope you guys are hyped for SUMO. Let's check the leaderboard. It doesn't look like anybody's going to catch up to Jack, but who knows? Who knows? 115 points for Jack, 111 for Winter Soldier, 110 for me, 101 for Jesus of T, 100 for Juanito, 94 for Donkey, 94 for Down Lemur. Then we got Hat Boy and Up Lemur tied with 93, Brunson's Mama with 92, Demon Ice with 84, and Xander with a pathetic 80 points. And look at the #1 McCarthy hater. Up Lemur's newest logo. It's too mean, man. She's suffering, okay? She's suffering. She's not having a good time. How long is his contract? She didn't okay this, but I knew she'd want it. Oh, it's 5 years? Oh, my. Well, at least you know he won't be there for 5 years. That's for sure. I'd say he's got maybe 2 years. But it definitely sucks. He said he thinks Mason Rudolph would contribute. What's funny is I don't know if you're joking or not. Because it's a possibility he said that. Yeah. You're not joking? Well, at least we have Sumo to look forward to, am I right? We heard a Mason Rudolph reference. Let's jump into it immediately. Should we wait a moment? I don't know. I think most of the people in the league are here. I think a majority of the people in the league are here. Let's see what we got. I wonder what will happen. I mean, obviously Jesus of T knows. Obviously Winter Soldier knows. But I do not. I do not.
Konnichiwa, and thanks for joining us on Grand Sumo Highlights. It's day 14 of the New Year's tournament. Just 2 days to go, and what a tournament. We've seen so many unexpected.
So is
upsets,
Ainishiki wearing
twists, and
white?
turns, and we're expecting more of those things. to happen
Atsuyama
in
wins
the
it all.
2 days. Kirishima is
I believe you. I
one of
believe
the
you.
men
You did
contending
watch it
for
after
the
all.
championship, and with just 2 days to go, newly promoted
Yatsuyama,
Ozeki
oh boy.
Aonishiki is the front runner as he bids for back-to-back championships.
So Ainishiki sitting here at 11-2, Kirishima, Atami Fuji at 10-3. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, Winter Soldier said that Kirishima and Atami Fuji will be facing off against each other on this day.
From the home of sumo, the Kokugikan in Tokyo.
What's the Keith Harrings? What does that mean? Can you plus S? You can't hear it?
Mitake Umi. Koto Shouho 7 and 6. Mitake Umi 6 and 7. Koto Shouho is in position
better
to
now?
secure his first kachikoshi since
Sorry,
July.
Popcorn Hand. No, you're fine.
Koto Shouho 7
Is it
and
better
6.
now, or
Mitake
does it need
the
to be up
Kokugikan
more?
in Tokyo. We start with Koto Shouho and Mitake Umi. Koto Shouho 7 and
These figures? Are they actually? They're actually on his Mawashi or whatever.
6. Mitake
A little
Umi,
more?
6 and 7.
Okay, the volume is maxed out now.
Koto Shouho is in position
So hopefully
and
that's
turns,
good.
and we're expecting more of those things to happen in the final 2 days. Kirishima is 2 days to go.
Am I really
and
looking
what-
for these things? And your lines
Konnichiwa,
are?
and
Oh, they
thanks
are
for
there.
joining us on Grand Sumo Highlights. It's day 14 of the New Year's tournament. Just 2 days to go, and
It's
what
better,
a
thanks. Okay,
tournament.
I didn't.
We've seen so many unexpected
that's-
upsets, twists, and turns.
I'm glad that you can hear
and
it.
we're
I didn't
expecting
realize
more
that
of
you
those
couldn't.
things to
My bad,
happen
my
in
bad.
the final 2 days. To you from the home
Okay.
of Song charged by Mitake Umi.
Oh no. Okay, first match. Koto Shouho versus Mita Keumi. We got Koto Shouho at 7 and 6. Mita Keumi at 6 and 7. Koto started off hot, but has fallen apart. But takes out Mita Keumi. And Koto Shouho finally gets his Kashikoshi for the first time since probably he won, I would assume. And announcements, I can live sort on the final day if you want to put the...
We move on to Hatsuya.
We got award conditionals and announcements between days 14 and 15. I can live sort on the final day if you want to put the... Oh, okay, like we did that time. Yeah, we could do that. That's a good idea. Okay. That might take a moment to set up, but that's a good idea. Hatsuyama versus Gonoyama, and I'm not really sure. I'll be honest, I don't know why they're putting Hatsuyama against Gonoyama. Gonoyama has been a little disappointing, but I don't think he's been that bad. Hatsuyama has been awful. I'm surprised there's not somebody closer in rank to face him. I guess maybe he faced everybody else farther in rank, but that's surprising.
Just his second win
Atsuyama
yesterday. He is
at
one of
2-11
two Shinjumaku rookies this
versus
time.
Gonayama at
6-7.
6-7.
And he has absolutely no margin for error. He has to win
Yes,
two
Gonayama
remaining
has to
fights
win the
to
next
gain his
tier.
Kachikoshi. Gonayama looking good. Gonayama's sharp initial charge will take him to his 7th victory.
Or Hatsuyama with
Oshidashi,
12
clear-cut win
losses
for
now.
Gonayama.
12
Hatsuyama,
whole
12
fucking
Gonayama
losses.
brings his record to even 7
Gonayama
wins
at
and 7
7-7.
losses.
To quote a sumo YouTuber that I watch, Hatsuyama needs to go back to Juryo and eat some fucking... I don't know if he's too small. Maybe he's too nervous. Maybe he's just not... Maybe he's not good enough. You know what I mean? Shodai versus
Another Shinjumaku
Asahakoryu.
rookie on the right-hand side, meeting Shodai, both men at 6-7. First ever
They're
meeting.
both 6-7.
Asahakoryu needs to win
You think
both
he's too
remaining
small? I
bouts to
mean, like,
secure his
Midori
first
Fuji's gotta
Kachikoshi
be
in the
smaller
top
than him.
division.
I
Shodai
feel like he's
also
just
must
not
go
ready.
2 for 2 to avoid his second straight losing record. Good charge by Asahakoryu. Asahakoryu
He is strong,
catches
that's true.
Shodai with a strong grip, and Shodai backpedals, and Asahakoryu keeps
Wow,
Shodai in check, and Asahakoryu gets a
Asahakoryu
convincing
with a
win
big
Yoriki.
win.
Makekoshi
Poor Shodai is now...
Asahakoryu, 7 wins and
Makikoshi.
7 losses. He will try to get his Kachikoshi tomorrow.
Wait, I lost track on the sheet. Oh, there's Shodai.
It's Kimbo down,
Speaking of
meeting
Midori Fuji, there he is. And speaking of dogs, here he is, Brunson, buddy. Well, he likes to come up and say hi and be like, "Hey, I'm here now, but I'm going away very quickly." Queens represent Midori Fuji versus Kinbo Zan. And Midori Fuji,
Fuji.
like, I don't know what to say. If it can't beat Kinbo Zan, what are we doing here?
Kimbo Zan is
Purple
set to finish
Starfish,
the
Winter
tournament
Soldier,
with his
thank you
fourth
for the
straight
check-ins. Here we
Makekoshi.
go.
He needs to regroup. A third consecutive Makekoshi would send him further down the Banzuke in the next tournament for Midori Fuji.
Midori Fuji comes straight out the gate, fucking running hard, and Kimbo Zan pushes him back.
Fuji to hang in. Midori Fuji struggling. Midori Fuji back there.
Got him!
Takashi, he's
Midori
going to
Fuji
win.
from
Midori Fuji
Queens.
was in danger for a moment.
That was crazy.
But he showed a superb footwork to remain
Kimbo
in
Zan
the
was
ring,
devastated.
and he
I hope we see a
brings
replay of
Kimbo
this.
Zan down with his signature maneuver. Under shoulder swing down.
Okay, here we go.
Kimbo Zan with his
This
size
is a good
advantage.
matchup. They're
Pushes
really
Midori Fuji
fighting
back.
it out, bro.
Midori Fuji fights his way back. Midori Fuji hoping to gain an inside position. Kimbo Zan keeps the separation, but not for long. Midori Fuji gets the inside position, but Kimbo Zan with the arm lock. But Midori Fuji hits the kataskashi.
Yeah, Midori Fuji, like, I don't even know how he did that.
Executed.
He just sort of
And
did.
determined, Midori Fuji.
He just sort of did, and
We
that was
have
sick.
Yuden
That was sick.
meeting Oshoma. Both men 6
Wait, am I crazy? Oshoma was like 5-1 or 5-0, right? And now he's 6-7. That was impressive. The dude is so much bigger. We don't talk about Oshoma, but like I'm right? He was like 5-0 or 5-1. Like 6-7 is crazy. He might. This is like some Denver Broncos shit. He was 5-0, yes. Like some Denver Broncos fucking winning every regular season game and missing the
7.
playoffs. That's what this is.
Duden enters on a 2-match winning streak and will need
I
a
kinda wanna
similar
see that happen, I'm
performance
not
to
gonna
secure
lie.
Kachikoshi.
I
I
don't like rooting for Ryuden,
3-bout
but
losing streak to keep his hopes of
that'd be
finishing
really
with
funny.
a winning record alive.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think
Good catch by
Ryuden has a
Oshoma.
chance here.
Oshoma looking to have a good rhythmic offense on Yuden. Yuden trying to find a way to gain a grip on Oshoma, but Oshoma slips to the side and sends
Oshoma still has a chance at
Second
Kachikoshi.
consecutive Makikoshi for
Kachikoshi.
Yuden. Oshoma improves to 7-7. He'll
Ryoden.
need to do this style of sumo one
Awful.
more time on the final day to gain his Kachikoshi.
Ryoden, a sad 6-8. A very sad 6-8. Asa Koryu versus Fujinokawa. This should be
The
fun.
most exciting matchups here on day 14.
This should
Two speedy,
definitely
feisty
be
Rikishi
really, really
on the
good. They're
dohyo.
both 8-5.
Fujinokawa has already secured
Little man, big
back-to-back
hearts?
Kachikoshi,
Yes,
which will further
yes.
elevate his status
I
in
have
the next
to
tournament.
give
Asakori
the
fans
edge
in
to
the stands as well.
Fujinokawa.
He
I
comes
have
into
to.
day 14 riding a 4-bout winning
Because he's
streak with
been
Kachikoshi
mostly hot,
already
but
under his
they
belt.
both do have the same record, so.
Strong touch eye by Fujinokawa. Fujinokawa takes Asakori to the edge. A strong grip by Fujinokawa. Fujinokawa.
There it is. Fuji with a big win.
Fujinokawa wins.
That's a huge,
Fujinokawa
huge win from
attacks Asakori
Fujinokawa.
with blazing speed.
What a monster.
And his relentless
My faves.
offense pays off.
That was
Asakori
strong.
goes down
That was
to
a good
the clay
battle.
hard.
Strong mountain. Let's go, cousin.
Yoritaoshi frontal crush out win for Fujinokawa, who goes to 9-5 with the victory. Pushing attack both men. Fujinokawa wins the battle. Fujinokawa takes Asakori
Dude, Fuji
to
fought
the
his
edge. Now
ass
gets a
off
strong
there,
grip,
man.
right hand in, left hand out, and Fujinokawa pounds Asakori down. Strong initial charge. He wins the point of attack, and Fujinokawa gets aggressive.
I guess
from
it's
here.
true. Both of these guys are
Asakori
smaller,
backpedals
but
and
like
Asakori cannot
incredibly
reply.
muscular. I don't know.
Fujinokawa
Hatsuyama
overwhelms
feels bigger than them, to be
Asakori.
honest. That was his mom with the t-shirt.
It's also Umi and Hirado Umi, both
Okay.
men stealth.
Okay. This is gonna be an interesting one. This is, I guess this won't have real consequences, I suppose, because neither of them can win the tournament, right? But 9-4 versus 9-4, this is significant. You know, it affects their rankings for sure. Oshoumi and Hirado Umi. Oshoumi, he's ranked
In
16.
contention at 9.
This has no consequences, meaning like I'm pretty sure neither of them can win, right? Because actually no, they I guess if Ionishiki loses both. Okay, I guess they're not out of it. I guess they're not out of it. Never mind.
So losers' title hopes will go
They're not
out the
out of it.
window.
I did that math
Umi
wrong
came up
somehow.
short against his first Tanyaku opponent yesterday.
So they
against Wakamoto
this, we
But
could
it
be
should
seeing
serve
the
as a
winner in
valuable
theory.
learning experience.
Hirado versus
is aiming for his
Oshoumi.
first double
It
digit
certainly
win
has
record in a
consequences
year
on their
and a half.
rankings for sure.
Strong charge by Hirado.
Oshoumi, if he ends up winning, wow!
Victory! Oshoumi stays alive in the championship race.
Wow!
His title hopes is finished. Oshoumi
Bro, can we
with a
please see a
come from
replay of that?
behind victory.
Please.
Amazing sumo by Oshoumi.
That was insane. Hirado had him at the edge, and then he just turned it around and just like picked him up and carried him. He did not expect that. He's never had that happen to him, I guarantee.
It was all Hiradomi.
He's up for a conditional
At the
award day
beginning.
15, so it
Hiradomi
had
wanted to finish off
15K
Oshoumi
of
here, but Oshoumi resists,
consequences.
and Oshoumi
Well,
gets a
I
strong
mean,
grip and
that I
wins in the
understand.
end.
That I understand. But I meant like in terms of, I meant on the impact of winning. But at the same
We
time,
have
he's still in it,
Onokatsu,
technically
7
speaking.
and 6, meeting Tobizaru
Depending on
at
what happens with
5
Ionishiki.
and 8.
Tobizaru versus Onokatsu.
Onokatsu
Onokatsu is
just
7
one win
and 6
away
somehow
from
and
securing
didn't
his
have
first
to
Kachikoshi since
even
May
fight
of
in two of
last
those
year.
wins. It's
Where
very
is the
embarrassing.
Onokatsu?
We're all
because
embarrassed for
Tobizaru is the
you.
opponent, but Onokazu steps onto the dohyo today after claiming 2 consecutive
Ken win guys
open
aren't completely
victories.
out of it. Right,
Stepping
right.
to the side is
I
Tobizaru,
thought
the
for some
flying
reason
monkey.
I thought everybody
Wants to
had
locate and get a good grip on
10
Tobizaru, but Tobizaru
wins.
fends him off.
I don't know.
Tobizaru
I
keeps
just
the
forgot
distance,
everybody's record, I guess.
maintains the separation. Onokatsu applies the pressure. Tobizaru goes for the push.
Toby!
But he gets a double inside grip and he drives the
Let's go! Get that fucking fraud out of here, bro.
Tobizaru is the winner. Onokatsu struggled to find any kind of offensive rhythm.
I feel like
against the flying
Onokatsu
monkey,
just
and
stood there
Tobizaru
and was just
gets
pushing
his
and was
6th
like, I'm
win.
bigger than you, so all I'm gonna do is push. He looked so awkward in his own body. Yeah,
It's
that was a really fucking, like, I feel like he wasn't doing anything. He was just pushing and he's just like, hey, I'm gonna keep you away from me, whatever. And Toby's the only one that's trying to do anything. He just exists and he's just happy having like,
But he gets a double inside grip and he drives and out goes
he's just
Onokatsu.
happy having like fucking, you know,
Tobizaru is the winner.
whatever record. Like he's just in the middle of the pack. He's just
Onokatsu
like, all
struggled
right,
to
whatever.
find any kind of
And then he
offensive
pushed
rhythm
Toby out,
against the flying
right,
monkey,
after
and
he lost.
Tobizaru gets his
Just remember
6th
that,
win.
That's called stalling in wrestling. Yeah,
It's
like
Tomokaze versus
I don't understand the point. Like you're not getting anywhere doing that. 7-7 after being gifted 2 straight wins by Andrew. Yeah, he might have a. I hope he does have a losing record, to be honest. And it's gonna make me laugh because they gave him 2
both
free
men
wins.
at 4 and 9 after 13
Tomokaze
days.
versus Thomas
Tamawashi. A
Washi.
win here would give him
Esquire.
his 707th top division victory, surpassing Musashi Maru. Tomokaze's backpedaling approach.
Wait, what did
has
he just say?
win
He's breaking a
here
record?
would give him his 707th top division victory, surpassing Musashi Maru. Tomokaze's backpedaling approach.
He's
has
gonna pass
produced
somebody,
only
but
4
I don't know what that
wins so
means
far.
because I don't know where that guy ranks on the all-time list. But
Tomokaze
either
looking
way,
good.
come on,
Tomokaze
Tommy.
pounding Tamawashi, takes him to the edge. Tamawashi circles away.
Tamawashi still got it. 40 years old, still got it. He's still that guy.
Behind,
Okay.
win by the
Get fucked.
41-year-old Tamawashi.
Get fucked, Tomokaze. Enjoy
Tomokaze
Jurio.
looked to overwhelm
See you never.
Tamawashi with his thrusting attack, but Tamawashi showed his grit, remained in the ring, and won in the end.
Uncle Washi, yes. See you
Tamawashi
never.
scores his 5th win. Tamawashi snaps his 3-match losing streak, and this win gives him his 707th Makunouchi win, passing Musashi Maru to move into 9th place on the all-time list.
9th all time. We're
Good
watching
footwork,
history when we watch
good
Tamawashi
fighting
go.
spirit. We have Churanomi meeting Loga.
Okay. Here is maybe the most
Shiranomi?
interesting set of circumstances in this entire tournament, okay? I know everybody's excited. Oh, yeah, Ainishiki might win. Oh, yeah, Kirishima might win. Oh, yeah, Tamifuji might win. Yeah, they might all win. Fucking who cares? Roga has a chance to go 8-7 here, okay? He's got to win the next 2 matches. After starting out horribly, it's almost destiny. Thomas Washi Esquire. They saw him? Yeah, he just did it. He's a scumbag. Sure, Naomi versus Roga. This is the most interesting thing that you could possibly see in this tournament. Will Roga go 8-7
posting
like he's
his
supposed
4th
to
consecutive winning record.
after starting horribly?
Loga still has a pulse with his final 2
He
matches.
said Roga still has
If
a
he
pulse.
wins, he'll get a Kachikoshi. Loga struggling to find a good
Oh no, Roga
offensive
fucked
game
himself.
going against Churanomi.
Roga loses! Mother of
Churanomi
fuck.
gets his Kachikoshi.
Churanomi's too
Loga,
good.
a
He's too
Makekoshi
good.
losing record. Shiranomi, that's his 4th straight winning record, Kachikoshi.
Four straight
We have
Kachi,
Chiyoshima
four
and
straight
Takanosho.
Kachikoshis for Churanoma is not something to be
Chiyoshima hasn't been able to find any
Scoffed at.
offensive spot in this tournament.
Chiyoshima
It will need to
versus
Takanosho
Takanosho.
is
Sure,
riding a
Loki had like 3
3-bout
good
winning streak,
basho in a row. They
but
just said
will
that's his
still
4th
fall
winning
short,
basho
having
in a
already
row.
suffered 9 losses. Straight in Tachiai by Chiyoshima.
Wow, Chio still got it in there. He's still got it in the tank, man. Takanosho having a rough go of it. But honestly, considering his schedule, he's 4-10. That's pretty damn good.
Chiyoshima
That's pretty
moves
damn
up
good.
to 6 and 8 with a Totari on bar throw win. It's Wakataka Kage
Daisho versus Wakataka
Kage needs
Kage.
1 more win. Daisho 2 more wins for the Kachikoshi.
This should be
Daisho's
an
all-out
interesting
blazing
one.
thrusting attack is clicking. Wakataka Kage can clinch his first Kachikoshi in 3 tournaments with 1 more win. Oh, Wakataka
Wow, Waka with the mean
Daisho,
ass
his
Senka.
opponent disappears right away.
It is
Wakataka
a
Kage
wrap for
scores a
Daisho.
Kachikoshi.
No
Daisho, a
Kachikoshi.
Makekoshi losing record. Wakataka Kage, he wanted
And
to
Waka
take the
pulls
win
out a big
any way
one.
he can, and he
He
gets it
played
today.
him? Yeah, he did. He did.
Chumon
This
Zumo
is
or sidestep.
whoop. Just gonna sidestep right
Nobody
here.
home for
Whoa!
Kachikoshi for
Whoop.
Wakataka Kage.
Daisho just goes straight to the
Daisho
ground.
and
Wee! Toki Hayate versus Ichi Yamamoto.
Ichi Yamamoto fighting at Maegashira 1 had a chance to make Sanyaku in the next tournament, but with his 3-10 record, it's
Daisho
not
hit
going
the
to happen.
MW2
Toki
Dolphin
Hayate
Dive.
7
Yeah.
and 6. Within
Yeah, he
striking
did.
distance of his 2nd straight Kachikoshi. Strong charge by Ichi Yamamoto.
Toki
Ichi
Hayate has a
Yamamoto
chance to get
cannot
a
pass.
Kachikoshi
Toki
here.
Hayate stays tight. Toki Hayate gets a strong grip. Toki Hayate goes after Ichi Yamamoto and defeats
Poor
Ichi
Ichi,
Yamamoto.
man.
Toki
He's just had a
Hayate
rough
scores his
go of
2nd
it.
straight Kachikoshi.
He's just had a terrible
Toki
time.
Hayate is improving with each
Toki
basho.
Hayate is doing well, though. Cousin-in-law so
His
strong.
offense is
Yeah, he's
clicking.
doing really well.
He attacks with a lot of speed, feistiness, and superb techniques. Toki Hayate pushing up from underneath. Toki Hayate maintains the pressure, gets a strong grip, and that's all she wrote for Ichi
And he was
Yamamoto.
kind about it, you know? He didn't let Ichi fall.
Toki Hayate attacking
tried to
from
make
a
sure that he
lower
didn't
angle,
fly out of
applying
the
the
ring.
pressure from a lower angle. He has the leverage. Ichi Yamamoto on the run. Ichi Yamamoto cannot escape.
Uh-oh.
Yoshino Fuji.
Uh-oh.
Shishi 9 and 4 still alive. in the
Yoshino
championship race.
Fuji versus
Another loss
Shishi.
for Yoshino Fuji would snap
This
his
is
streak of
this
10
is
straight
a
Kachikoshi
matchup
since
of the
turning
young
pro.
guns. The
So he needs to
future
go 2 for
of
2 final 2
sumo.
days. Shishi
Shishi is 9-4.
has a chance to
Yoshino
walk away with
Fuji
his
is
first
6 and
special
7
prize, maybe, if he can gain
with
2 more
2
wins.
Kinboshis.
Things are not looking good for Shishi. Yoshino Fuji with a strong
Listen.
Watenage victory.
He's never gotten Makikoshi? Wow.
Yoshino Fuji had the early advantage.
Yo, Donkey,
and
what's
he
good,
went
buddy?
after Shishi.
This is what Sailboat is
Everything
doing
he
now?
had,
Oh,
and
boy.
he flexed his muscles in the
Chaotic, what's good?
to crush Shishi with Watenage
Bro,
or
look.
arm throw.
If Shishi doesn't win another match,
Yoshino
if
Fuji,
Shishi
the
doesn't
man
win on
the
day
right, has
15,
never
he had an
posted a
incredible
losing
tournament,
record
okay?
since turning pro.
This
And
guy
he
is
has the
9 and
chance
5
to
right now. Like, that's
keep
so
that streak
impressive.
alive tomorrow with
Yoshino
another
Fuji
win.
is just too good, though. Yoshi's just,
the
like,
chest.
way too fucking good.
Sukuinage of Shishi versus Watenage
But, like,
of
Shishi
Yoshino Fuji,
almost
and Yoshino
kept himself
Fuji
up there.
prevails.
But there's levels to it. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's impressive that he won because it's impressive that he's won so much because he's just been kind of bad, you know? Like I'm happy for him. It's not bad, you know what I mean? This is what Sailboat is doing now is crazy.
Disappointing.
Aura versus Oho.
Ura has hard every day, but has managed only 2 wins.
Or is that a rough fucking schedule? Maybe the roughest
Oho
schedule out
appears
of
headed
everybody.
for a loss of his Sanyaku
Oho,
status.
I don't know what Oho
4-9.
is. Like, Oho felt like a rising star and then has turned into this.
Timing.
Remember when Oho was 4 and 5? Was he?
400th career victory. Oho goes to
Look at that.
10,
Aura
5
with
straight
his
losses.
400th career
3 wins
victory.
and 11 losses.
The ballerina twirl strat. I hope they
Again, that's
replay
his
it.
career win number 400.
All right, here we go. Look at this. Look at
Pressure.
Aura go,
Ura
man.
puts on
Look at
Oho
him.
the initial charge.
Whee!
Oho tries
He
to
does
fight
have the
his way
ballerina
back,
twirl down.
but Ura has the answer. Beautiful execution of Hatakikomi. There is good Hatakikomi and bad Hatakikomi, but this is a good Hatakikomi. Wakamoto Haru
Oh
versus
no. They're throwing poor Asanoyama to the wolves right here. I know he's got the experience, but they're still throwing him to the wolves. It's a rough one. Like, I know he's been there before, but you kind of feel for him. You kind of feel for him. But also, like, this might be what he wants, because he obviously wants to get back up to those higher ranks. He wants to get back up to the Sanyaku if he can. Asanoyama versus Wakamoto Haru.
Asanoyama, the former Ozeki, is gunning for his first double-digit win total in the top division in nearly 3 years. Wakamoto Haru is in a must-win situation if he wants to remain in Sanyaku. Strong initial charge by the two. They lock up in Hidari Yotsu. Makikai attempt by the both Rikishi.
This is a good one.
Wakamoto Haru catches Asanoyama with a strong grip.
Oh, that was close. That was close. I thought he was going to swing Waka out.
Forced out by Wakamoto
Big
Haru.
win from Wakamoto Haru. But again,
Strong performance
again,
by Wakamoto Haru. He goes to
Asanoyama,
7-7.
like,
9 and
if he
5.
doesn't win
And his
again on day
championship hopes
15, great tournament.
go out
9
the
and
window.
9 and 6 would be amazing. You know, he's 9 and 5 now. Like, for his first time back in Makuuchi for in so long, like, I got nothing but respect for that. He's had a great tournament.
Today.
But yeah,
The battle of Makikai. Asanoyama wants
you
to
kind
gain
of feel
the
like they
inside
threw him to
position,
the
but
wolves there.
Wakamoto Haru disallows Asanoyama from gaining that left hand in, right hand out. This is a signature attack from Wakamoto Haru, and he gets the job done. He brings Asanoyama's body upright, and he wins convincingly. One of the highlight matches here on day.
Okay, this is a big match. This is a big fucking match right here. This is probably the most important match we're going to see tonight. That's true, but I feel like they would have done that anyway. I feel like they're on their shit where they're like, we're sending Shishi to the wolves. We're sending all these low guys. All the low guys have like extremely high records, you know. So they're like, listen, you little fucks. You guys are not those guys. We're gonna prove it. If they weren't just, it might not be. That's fair too. That's fair. They were just one off. True. Good point. They get like Shura and Daisho. That's true. Thomas Fuji, don't fail me now. You need this so hard. Thomas Fuji, MD. You need this so hard. You are in the lead and destroying everybody. If Kirishima doesn't win here, I have no chance to win. Okay, so even if Kirishima wins this, you're still in the lead over me. Kirishima 10-3, Atami Fuji 10-3. Hickey has Kiri, Jack has Thomas. I have both of them, to be fair. I don't have Kirishima and 2 dudes out due to injury. Bro, no, nobody feels bad for you. Wah. Cry into your riches. I most definitely have Atami Fuji. I have had him the whole time. If Kiri wins, I am in trouble. It's just facts. Yeah, that's true. And that's the goal. To put you in trouble, sir. You're like Scrooge McDuck crying into his swimming pool of money. You're the champ, okay, Jack? You're a former champ. You're at the top of the leaderboard. Oh my Grover Cleveland. Thomas Fuji MD versus Kirishima. This is, no matter what, all jokes aside, fantasy jokes aside, this is a big ass matchup. This is a big ass matchup because these are at the moment. Obviously, that could all change in the next bout because Ainishiki has to still fight. But at this very moment in time, these are the only two that have a chance to catch up to Ainishiki, depending on what happens in his bout today. But they're in second place. They're tied for second. Let's just put it that way. So, oh my God, Scrooge McDuck. I miss DuckTales.
14, it is a
Obviously, I'm joking with Jack. If he wins, I'm happy for him. I respect it. I'm just joking. But Kirishima at 10-3 versus a Tommy Fuji, aka Thomas Fuji MD. This is a huge matchup. Kirishima's 7-2 against him. That's surprising and also not surprising.
Has 7-2 edge. In fact, he's won the last 5 meetings over Atami Fuji. So Atami Fuji is facing off against a very difficult opponent.
Thomas looks pretty confident. Kirishima looks the same as he always does. Sort of a little bored. Damn, that was a big hit. Wow! Wow! Atami Fuji with a huge win. That was crazy.
Kirishima takes a step back from title
Pancake
contention.
shoot. Oh no, is he hurt?
Struggling to get back on the dohyo.
Oh no, 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 no,
Walking
no,
very
no, no.
gingerly.
Here he squash it.
Let's hope he hasn't hurt his
Damn, I hope he's okay.
knee or the leg. But in the meantime, Atami Fuji.
Yo, Atami Fuji could win
is
this
the
whole
winner.
thing. That would be kind of sick. I'd be super hyped for him. Strong mountain.
Okay. Walking back
Okay, we're gonna see a
slowly, though.
replay. I thought they weren't gonna show a
Atami
replay
Fuji
for a
with
second, and I was
tremendous
upset.
charge.
This was crazy.
Perfect
Kirishima looked like
follow-through.
he was just out, and then
Even though Kirishima had the
somehow
inside position, he
turned it
wasn't able to
around
do
for like a
anything because
second. He
Atami Fuji
couldn't
pretty much
really
shut
finish
down
it off. And
Kirishima
honestly,
today.
Atami Fuji had the win
Fuji
before
wins.
he fell out of bounds. Like his
Initial charge,
Kirishima's heel
knocks
touches out of bounds over here
Kirishima
first.
back to the edge.
So
Kirishima
he didn't necessarily need
tries
to land on
fight his
him,
way
but
back,
Kirishima
but he
kept fighting
cannot
back.
escape.
Like he
Atami
stepped
Fuji
right there, and then he stepped
overwhelms
again.
Kirishima. 11-3.
His foot landed where he went backwards on the IRC, and
It's
it was yeah,
Takayasu.
yeah. Oh no! This is another oh no moment. Poor Abi. Also, huge win for, first of all, Atami Fuji in the running for winning this tournament. Also, Jack in the running for winning fantasy after that big ass Atami Fuji win right there. Abi versus Takayasu. This is a rough one. This is an oh no moment for them.
Fighting Abi.
That one was huge
Takayasu
for me. It was.
and Abi both have winning records already. Takayasu will not capture his first title this time, but he should feel encouraged by a strong showing.
Yes, Abi has had
The third
an
highest
incredible
rank.
tournament.
Abi still
Regardless
in
of what
contention.
happens
He needs
again,
this win
he's
to
got
stay
9
in
wins.
the title race.
Whoa! Whoa! Abi!
All guns blazing.
Whoa! Whoa!
Takayasu into the front row. Takayasu is slow to get back up.
Oh no! Is Takayasu
Looking
hurt?
concerned.
Or did he just
about
murder
his
somebody?
opponent, Takayasu. Let's hope Takayasu is okay. Takayasu says, I'm all right. Abi offering a hand. Good sportsmanship.
Bro, massive win for Abi. I mean, like, that was crazy.
Goes to 8-6. Abi advances to 10-4.
Abi 10-4. They need to move people to a safer distance. It's not just the weight, but the speed they're coming in at. Agreed. But this is what people pay for. They want this. They fly into the crowd constantly, chaotic. It's crazy. That's why people want to sit close, to be honest. Yeah.
Good move, but
It's kind of wild.
goes 360 almost, and Abi completely.
Bro, I can't believe Abi
Photo
kind of
charge.
dominated Takayasu there. That was not expected.
Abi looking very determined
Kodo
to
looks
get the win
completely
today,
bored and doesn't care
He gets it.
at all. Unless that's their kink, no shame. Fair. Squash me, Papayasu. All right, here we go. This is another huge matchup. They're both 8-5. Kind of crazy. But Kodo versus Yokozuna Oshoryu. Osh has had his worst showing at 8-5. Very tough for him. But Kodo Zakura with an 8-5 record. This is going to be a big one. This is going to be a big one.
As Yokozuna has once again fallen short. He enters today with back-to-back.
Here he is, Koto Zakura, aura farming. There it is.
Consistency has hurt his
That translates to no neck.
double inside grip by Koto Zakura. Looking good, but
Wow! Holy shit! Bro!
With the watenage.
Bro, what is going on? Dude, that was crazy.
The dust. In a very painful way, Hoshoryu goes to 9-5.
Bro, check Discord. Bro, that was actually so crazy. Make it Sumo's jump, man. Dude, that's awesome.
As soon as he gets the right-handed wate,
Bro, how strong do you have to be able to do this to this man? That was fucking wild.
Hoshoryu right away in search of his right hand solid grip on
Planted his
Motozashi.
bad knee. Dude, I was not expecting that.
Morozashi, as soon as he gets the Morozashi, Hoshoryu hits the throw.
I was not expecting that at all. He used his leg to fucking flip him too. Kodo has never, Kodo has never done a flip like that. He has never been in that position. Like, he was upside down in midair and was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, time slowed down for him there. This is the match of the day. Ayanishiki versus Ono Sato. And here's the thing. Ayanishiki has never beaten Ono. So if he can't beat Ono today, then he's tied with Atami Fuji. This should be good. Yeah, this is crazy. The cleanest fucking throw I've ever seen someone throw like that. Yeah. This is crazy because if Onosato wins, then Atami Fuji has a legit chance to win the whole thing.
Our final match is the other.
There's
It's
very large
9-4,
implications to
who
this
is
one.
Still in the championship race against the tournament's sole leader, Aonishiki, 11-2.
Ayanishiki has
is
never
aiming
beaten
for his first
Onosato.
win over Onosato. So Aonishiki has his work cut out for him, even though he is the tournament leader.
I cannot believe that.
He's
I
chasing
still can't
history,
believe Hosh
trying to become the
threw
first
Kodo
newly
like that.
promoted Ozeki to win a championship in 20 years. Onosato
Here we go.
to defeat Aonishiki to remain in the championship race.
No way, dude.
Onosato with a tremendous charge.
Why does Ono look like he's
Onosato
about to cry?
crushes Aonishiki.
Bro, Atami Fuji has a shot here.
This was his fourth attempt against Onosato, and Aonishiki is now 0-0
I actually can't
against
believe that
Onosato. Aonishiki goes down to
Onosato
11-3.
like
Onosato 10-4.
dominates him this way. Look at those envelopes, bro. Ono, Derek Henry, Sato. All right, relax.
What a tremendous initial charge by Onosato.
He's like 26 years old.
Aonishiki back already. Aonishiki losing his balance and
Bro,
going
that's
down
actually
hard.
so crazy.
Onosato
I actually
with a
cannot
tremendous
believe
charge.
that Io has no
Good follow through with the
real
left.
answer for
And
Onosato.
down goes Aonishiki.
Ainishiki looked like he was about to cry. It's kind of weird because Ono looked like he was about to cry after. And I understand why Ainishiki might be wanting to cry, because if he won that, pretty sure he just he just about basically wins the whole tournament, right? I guess it could change. Io looked like he was a total noob. Okay, so before we look at the leaderboard here, Winter Soldier, you're gonna update everything match by match, right? That's what you said? You can? Okay. And I'm gonna have a little thing that shows the leaderboard on the screen. Okay, so that means it's gonna come down to like it's gonna be tight. First of all, let's look at the real leaderboard. Ainishiki and Atami Fuji easily in the top, easily in the lead. I guess we could have a 6-way playoff. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on how they match everybody up. But I guess they could if Ainishiki... Oh, no, because Ainishiki and Atami Fuji can't lose. They can't both lose because they're going to be facing each other in 15. Right? Oshoumi versus Atami. Oh, I thought it would just be straight up Ainishiki versus Atami Fuji. Or did they already face off? Maybe they already faced off. No, Atami Fuji's kind of lower ranked, right? Like he wouldn't have. Oh, they did already fight. Oh, okay. Okay, so there could be a 5-way playoff. That's wild. Let's take a look at our fantasy leaderboards. In the lead, Jack with 122 points. In second, it is me with 120. Though I do not think I have a chance to beat Jack. I mean, I guess there's always a chance. But Kirishima losing means Jack and I have the same guys that are competing to potentially win the tournament. So I'm not sure I really have a chance there. I'm proud of my random sumo pick. You should be, because you are doing well. You are honestly doing well for a person that never even watched sumo. In third, Winter Soldier with 117, Juanito with 110, Jesus of T with 109, Donkey with 103, Girl Lemur with 102, Down Lemur with 100. All of these people are above Hatboy, and Brunson's mama is tied with Hatboy. Okay, Hatboy was the most random picked things. I took them out of my hat. And Brunson's mama is tied. She's got a chance on day 15 to finally pass Hatboy. Down Lemur was already ahead of Hatboy. But Girl Lemur finally passed Hatboy. How can I be this bad? I mean, you don't watch it. Starfish versus Hatboy, rivalry of the decade. This is actually the best thing. My lead went from 6 to 4 to 2. Y'all saying I'm a shoo-in, but I don't know. Well, the thing is, the only way I could have beaten you, yeah, the 99 to 103 range is spicy. It is spicy. The only way that I could really beat you, Jack, is if Kirishima wins. Like, won the whole tournament. And now he can't because Thomas Fuji, MD, beat him. So, but that's not to say that you can't lose. That's to say that I likely can't win. I don't think. But we're going to find out because there's awards. Oh, okay. Hold up. Never mind. I do have a chance to beat you now. Because of the awards. Whoever wins between Kirishima and Abi gets a Fighting Spirit award. But here's the thing. Winter Soldier also has Abi and Kirishima. So it's possible that Winter Soldier just wins out and wins everything. No technique award was given. Right. So there's 4 Fighting Spirit awards on the line. And then there's 2 outstanding performance. Oh, there's not 4 on the line. Oh, look at that. Atami Fuji already won the Fighting Spirit Award. Okay. So Atami Fuji gets an award. Now you mark that down, Winter Soldier? I'm assuming you marked that, right? So that was an additional... I can. Yeah, if it's been awarded outright, like if he's winning that no matter what, then I would put it into the points so that we could see. You don't even know how many bagel bites I could put down? You eat too many frozen pizzas to trust your gut? I was following my gut feeling, which I guess was wrong. How could you have a gut feeling on something that you don't pay attention to?
Victory!
Sumo. Sammy with the 49 months, my guy. Sammy, how we doing, bro? If someone gets me in the final day for first, but if I fall to third, I will be a sad boy. So, go follow my man Sammy, please. If you're not following him, go follow him now. Down Lemur jumped Girl Lemur because of the Atami Fighting Spirit Award. Okay, so the Atami Fighting Spirit Award is in there. Yes, Thomas Fuji got an award in between. Sammy, how we doing, bro? How's life? 49 months. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that big time. 49 months is crazy, actually. Oh, you gotta go to work now? Oh my God. Or you mean just tomorrow in the morning? How are you? I'm good, man. I'm good. I can't complain. I see you got your TwitchCon badge from 2025. Do we know where TwitchCon 2026 is going to be? Probably not, right? Okay, so because... Oh, it is San Diego? Your house? You guys want to come to TwitchCon to my house? It's probably... it's a little smaller, but probably more safe, to be honest. It's in November. HickCon. 60 degrees and sunny all year round. It don't matter. In San Diego, for sure. Not over here. Over here, I was shoveling fucking 2 feet of snow today. It was crazy. It's crazy. You would go? If we had HickCon, I would invite you for sure. Okay, so Jack and I now took a little bit more of a lead. Good excuse to go to San Diego. That's true. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I'll wear my Yankees Carp jersey. I'm not against going to San Diego. San Diego is cool. I technically went to TwitchCon in Vegas, except I didn't actually go to the con. I was just there and just didn't go. But I wish I would have, because then I could have hung out with Sammy. But I didn't. At the time, I didn't realize he was there. My dumbass just went Mike Carp. So Atami Fuji automatically, he's the only person that got the award before that. So Kirishima versus Abi means one of those is getting an award, which means that I'm getting 5 points because I have both of them. Mike Carp? No, sir. Matthew Carpenter. Okay. Mike Carp sucked? Yes. Yes, in fact, he did. Atami Fuji gets another award if he wins the U show. So if he beats Ayanishiki, he gets another award, which is crazy. Yoshino Fuji must Kachi Koshi to get an award. That's also big. And then we have Osha Umi has to beat Atami Fuji to get a fighting spirit award. So the only one that's gotten one so far is Atami Fuji. Mariners had the wrong Mike Fish. I don't know, man. Mike Carp seems better than any other fish guy named Mike that I can think of. Need Big Yosh to show up and show out. I'm gonna be. I also have Yoshino Fuji. So that doesn't give you extra points over me. Unfortunately. The first two fights are Makauchi versus Juryo, with the winners basically guaranteeing a spot in Makauchi and the losers dropping to Juryo. Really? Okay. So if we're going to put the leaderboard on the screen, right? Let's try and do that. Just to add more drama to day 15. Let me see if I can do this correctly. You were up until 4:30 because this shit on Saturday. This is actually really cool. This is actually a tight race. It could legitimately go down to me, Jack, or Winter Soldier winning, or even Juanito could actually sneak one out here. Or Jesus of T. It's like the top 5, it's very interesting. This much uncertainty is killing me. And Hosho Nosato main event. Makauchi Juryo qualifiers, a tight fantasy race, tight Yusho race where Atami had Oshomi, but yeah. This is definitely gonna be interesting to finish it out. Can you guys see that? That seems too big, to be honest. Can you guys still see this on your screen? Is it fine? You won the first one, right, Jack? And then you lost the second? Then you were in second in the second? There's a sumo event in New York City. For real? Oh, you were in fourth the second time? I thought you were in second. I don't know why. Can everybody see this properly? Does anybody have a problem with this leaderboard? Because I don't want it to take up like the whole screen. Oh, you missed the podium by one place, second Basha. Okay, I see what you're
Abi
saying.
and also Umi all remain in contention with 10-4 records. Well, we'll see.
We're really here. We're really here. Could be the end. It is the end of our fantasy season.
Hello and thank you for joining us on Grand Sumo Highlights. It's day 15, the
Really
final
want my
day of the
GC.
January tournament at the Ryogo Kokuikan. It's been a topsy-turvy
There's
contest, and the
Zayanishki
championship
walking
is
in
still open to 6
at the
Nikishi
top.
heading
He's gotta
into
he's
Seishu
gotta
Rugby.
defend his
That includes
title.
this man, New Ozaki
He's gotta
Aonishiki,
defend his
and
title
rank and
against
filer
Atami Fuji.
Atami Fuji locks horns with Oshoumi today. Aonishiki fights his
Commentator
counterpart,
isn't Murray?
Kotozakura.
Oh
If
wait,
both beat their opponents, they'll go head
hold up. This is a bad spot for this because they're sitting here showing us shit and I have it covered. Hopefully this is better.
to head in a playoff. If only one of them wins, that man will be the January champion. But if both hit the deck, we could even see a 4-way or even 5-way playoff. Let's get it started.
It's crazy.
We begin the top tier.
Oh, I
action
don't
with
have to
rookie
mark
Asaha
anything.
Kuryu
I keep
faring at
wanting to,
7
like,
wins,
go and
7
mark it.
losses. Colliding with veteran
Asaha
Sadanomi,
Kuryu,
who's competing
7
from the
and
second
7
highest
versus
Jiro division
Sadanomi
with a 9-5
and 9
record
and
there.
5.
Asaha Kuryu, the rookie.
But I think I need Thomas Fuji to win. You probably need Thomas Fuji to win for sure. After looking at the awards, I don't. Yeah. You probably need Fuji to win. So are you saying this is one of the matches where Sadanomi is potentially getting called up and I don't even remember who this was. Asaha Kuryu is getting pushed down? Because 7 and 7 doesn't seem that bad. Okay, so loser will be in Juryo and winner will be in Makauchi. Okay, so this is a big one. Asaha Kuryu versus
7
Sadanomi.
wins, 7 losses. Colliding with veteran
7 and 7,
Sadanomi,
9
who's
and
competing
5.
from the second highest
I
Jiro
guess when you're
division
at
with
the
a
bottom, you
9-5
have to have a
record
winning
there.
record,
Asaha
right?
Kuryu,
Like you
the
have to be
rookie,
8 and 7.
looking to beat Sadanomi here and capture his Kachikoshi.
Any demotion would be into Juryo. Fair.
Slipping to the left.
He
is
tried to
Asaha
hank
Kuryu
him.
with that
Oh,
right hand inside
no
deep, and
way.
Asaha Kuryu attains a winning record in his top division debut.
Asaha Kuryu with a
8 wins, 7
huge
losses for the
win.
man on the left. Asaha Kuryu finishing off January.
But it's okay. He's staying. Well, here's my issue with this. So that means Sadanomi is not going to be promoted now? Or does he still have a chance to be promoted? Took all my strength to be professional because his name is Osama. Isn't that a reasonably common name? It'll be like Juryo 1 in March.
With that Yorikiri victory. Next, it's Ryuden 6 and 8 versus Kotoeho fighting from the Juro division.
Okay, so this also, I'm assuming Koto Eho will be back because he's Juryo 1. If he wins this, oh man, this would be sick. Ryuden gets... and everyone knows I have
With
2
7 and
Christmases.
7 there. Ryuden forced out Juro man Kotoeho in September over the straw bales by
Oh, the guys
Yorikiri.
ahead of him at priority. Okay. Okay, so Ryuden versus Koto Eho. We might see the return of Koto Eho.
Slap in the face by Ryuden. Getting an inside position is the man in blue, Kotoeho from Juro. Spots
Wow.
out veteran Ryuden.
Koto Eho.
Ryuden
Might be
falls to
back.
9 losses, and Kotoeho from the second highest division.
Ryoden might be gone.
He notches his 8th victory for a kachikoshi.
Midori
Now we
Fuji
go to Midori Fuji
versus
6-8
Mita
versus
Keumi.
Mitakeumi with the same record. Mitakeumi holds a 7-4 advantage in their series.
What's crazy is I could see Mita Keumi getting demoted. Because he's in 14th and he's 6-8. If he loses right here, I could see it. I could see him possibly getting demoted, no? Oh, I forgot you were updating the leaderboard. So I'm only 1 off the lead.
Now we go
He'll
to
be on the
Midori
bubble,
Fuji
definitely.
6-8
That's really
versus
sad.
Mitakeumi with the same record. Mitakeumi holds a 7-4 advantage in their series.
Mita Keumi versus Midori Fuji. This is big.
Feisty Midori Fuji shoots in, now tries the goal.
Okay,
for a
Mita
Kataskashi
probably doesn't get
under-shoulder
demoted
swing
after that
down.
one.
His signature move,
Midori
but
Fuji,
Mitakeumi
tough spot for him, man.
denies
He's
him.
gonna get demoted. He's gonna at least. He's
Mitakeumi
not gonna get demoted to
anticipates
Juryo, but he's gonna lose some
that
points. here.
maneuver and wins by Oshidashi. He goes to 7-8. Moving now to Chiyoshima 6-8, fighting Tobizaru with the same
Chiyoshima
record.
versus
Tobizaru maintains a
Tobizaru.
comfortable 7-1
Well, this is an automatic
edge in
win
their
for me.
history
I
on
think
top
I'm
division
pretty
soil.
sure I have both of them.
Chiyoshima grabbed Takanosho's arm yesterday to win by Tottari armbar throw. Tobizaru steps to the right.
Damn, Toby tried to.
Sees Chiyoshima's
Damn, Chio's just
and
hurt,
takes him out
man.
by Yorikiri.
Toby with a big
Chiyoshima,
win. He is
not enough time to
7-8,
recover
which
there.
isn't too
So
bad.
Chiyoshima falls to 9
9-6
losses
for
this
Chio
tournament.
is rough. I hope he sticks around.
Tobizaru
I
prevails
don't
and
remember
moves
what
up
rank
to
he was,
7-8 with that Yorikiri.
Huge win from Tobizaru, and we have a tie on the fantasy leaderboard. It is 125-125. Jack and I are battling it out. We are. It's a slobber knocker out there, folks. It's a slobber knocker.
It's Hatsuyama, the other rookie to the top division, 2-12, fighting Kotoshoho 8-6.
So did they just not have Hatsuyama face a Juryo guy because they're like, hey, this guy's getting demoted no matter what? So they were just basically like, yeah, it doesn't really matter what you do. He's 100% going down, yeah. So then in that case, does that mean Sadanomi might take his spot? Oh, Fuji Seiyun will take his spot. Is he young? I'm assuming he's young. It's another Fuji for the Jack strategy.
26-year-olds hold pride in their pushing thrusting
Hatsuyama
skills,
versus Koto Shoho.
but they can also fight on the mawashi in a right hand inside, left hand outside stance.
How funny would it be if Koto lost here, though? To a guy
Hatsuyama
that's
goes with
2-11,
both guns
or
blazing.
2-12, whatever it
It's a
is.
pushing contest here. No inside position for Kotoshoho. Now pulling is Hatsuyama. Hatsuyama. goes
Oh,
for the
bro,
kill. Look at
buddy.
Kotoshoho slamming the rookie down to the clay.
Koto
by
just threw him out of there.
thrust down.
You gotta feel
Kotoshoho
Hatsu is so
walks away
fucking
from the
weak. You
January
gotta feel
Basho
for
with
Hatsuyama a little bit.
9-6 record.
You gotta feel for him a little. He was like 11-4 or some shit
It's
from.
Tomokaze
Oh,
4
they're not gonna show that again. I wanted to see him throw him down.
It's a pushing
Hatsuyama
contest
is
here.
kind of weak. He
No
kind of
inside
reminds me of
position for
Ryoden. He's
Kotoshoho.
tall, but
Now
he's just.
pulling is Hatsuyama. Hatsuyama goes in for the kill, but look at Kotoshoho.
He's kind of like
Slamming
Ryoden.
the
He's
rookie
big,
down to
but
the
he's
clay by
not strong. It's
Kiyotoshi.
like weird.
Thrust down. Kotoshoho walks away from the January Basho with a 9-6
And just
record.
got tossed. Yeah, like casually by Jeremy fucking Lin.
It's Tomokaze 4-10 versus
Okay,
Roga
Tomokaze
6-8.
versus
Roga's
Roga. We
ahead
know Roga has
2-1
to
in their
win to at
top-tier
least be
clashes
at 7 and
after
8.
slapping
That's how it
Tomokaze down
works.
in November.
Sad that he wasn't 8 and 7.
Tomokaze is desperate to finish on a
but
positive
he
note
has to
by
win.
ending his 4-bout losing
Roga
streak.
6 and 8. You already know. Yeah.
Roga could not connect for a Kachikoshi
It's
this
obvious,
Basho after being
it's
outmaneuvered
obvious.
yesterday.
There's no way Tomokaze.
Slap in the face by
What
Roga
rank
on
is
the right.
Tomokaze?
Trying to shove him back.
Did Roga
is
just lose?
Tomokaze.
No,
Tomokaze
just kidding. Just kidding. What am I
Tried to
talking about?
take
What am I-
out Roga, but Roga
Who am I to have no faith?
shows some quick thinking. Moves to the side.
Does that
and
mean I'm
hits
in the
that
lead?
Uwate nage. And
Oh
overall,
boy, I've overtaken the lead on Jack. Oh no. Oh no. I have to ask, where's Tomokaze? Is there a chance he gets demoted or no? Is he just, was he like Megashira 11? I'm gonna do it. Stop. Stop. Roga's dedication to the bit is great.
throw victory for Roga.
He's 13. He's probably fine. Okay. I was hoping he'd get demoted. Fuck him.
Now it's Gonoyama.
Gonoyama versus Asa Koryu. Can
These
Gonoyama
27-year-olds
get a
hail from
Kachi
Osaka. This is
Koshi?
their first ever meeting since
He's
turning
got
pro.
a chance. Oh, this is their
Asa Koryu
first
snapped his
ever
four-bout
meeting.
winning spree yesterday after
We've
biting
got
the dust
a
to Fujinoka.
giant
Gonoyama's
of a
on
human
fire
being
with
versus
3 straight
a very
victories.
small man comparatively. And
Slap in
it
the
should be
face by
good.
Asa Koryu trying to break Gonoyama's
And
balance,
Asa
and
Koryu just
Gonoyama
crushes him. He just crushes him,
has
but it looks
no
like you
more
hurt his
real
shoulder,
estate.
which
It's
sucks.
Asa Koryu.
Hopefully he's okay. Gonoyama, no Kachi
And
Koshi
going
for
to
him.
9-6. That's a Makekoshi losing record for Gonoyama. Oshidashi victory for Asa Koryu.
And now we're tied once again, 126, 126.
Next up, Shodai's
Fantasy's getting crazy. Fantasy's getting crazy. We're tied at 126, bro. Shodai with a 6-8 record versus Asanoyama was 9-5. So Asanoyama, didn't he have to face Wakamoto Haru yesterday? Now he's facing Shodai.
6-8 and Asanoyama
Kinda wild.
9-5.
Quite different.
Both used to hold the post of Ozaki
I mean, don't
several
get me
years
wrong,
ago.
no
Their
disrespect to
classes
Shodai,
favor
but
top
that's
division
just a
returnee
different,
Asanoyama
it's a different level.
9-5.
Yes.
His opponent, Shodai, has back-to-back losses after back-to-back wins. Equal touch eye left.
Damn, is Shodai gonna win, bro? Did real Shodai show up to play?
Good movement by Shodai, even at the edge.
Yes, he is!
Hitting that beautiful
Huge
Katasashi
win from
under shoulder swing down
Shodai.
with the ropes behind him. Asanoyama
That was-
is denied double-digit wins this tournament, and Shodai improves to
That would have
7-8.
given me the lead again. He didn't get there. Asa is so jacked. He is. We're not
Now,
gonna see a
Toki
replay
Hayate
of that. Come on, man.
by Shodai.
That was exciting. That was a good
Equal
battle.
touch, left hand
Man.
outside grip for Asanoyama. Asanoyama, no right hand inside for him. Good movement by Shodai, even at the edge, and now
Oof.
look at Shodai. Hitting that beautiful
Shodai was
Katasashi
like, "Look, it's the last
under-shoulder swing
match
down
of the tournament. I'm gonna
with the
actually
ropes
be here.
behind him.
I'm actually gonna try. I'm actually
Asanoyama
just gonna fight my
is
ass
denied
off. Fuck it.
double-digit wins this tournament, and Shodai improves to 7-8.
Still great tournament for Asanoyama. Nothing but respect for him. Fantastic
Now,
job.
Toki Hayate 8 wins 6
Toki
losses, fighting
Hayate
Fujinokawa
versus
9-5.
Fujinokawa.
Toki Hayate leads the series by a neck, 2-1.
Toki Hayate is 8-6.
He produced his
Fujinokawa
Kachi
is
yesterday for a
9-5.
winning record in
I
back-to-back
believe,
tournaments.
if I'm not mistaken, I
Fujinokawa
could be
aims to
wrong,
end this contest
but
on a
I believe
three-bout winning streak.
Jack will take the lead on me if Fujinokawa wins right here.
Going in, double hand inside position for the man in blue, and Fujinokawa
And there it is. Big win from Fuji. Is that his 10th win? He did deserve a
into the
tournament
dohyo.
award, actually. I agree with that completely.
A huge group of supporters for Fujinokawa, who hits the double-digit mark for the second time.
So
in the
Jack
top
takes the
tier.
lead on me, and Fujinokawa gets 10 wins, and you're right. He doesn't have a fucking... He doesn't have an award. That actually pisses me off. That's actually really annoying, because he had an amazing tournament.
Checking the replay. In with a
Look at this
Morozashi
battle.
double hand
Jack
inside
takes the lead
grip
on me in
for an
fantasy.
instant. Now
And
hits that Sukuinage beltless arm throw.
Fuji just... Such a nice win. Over a guy that had a
Extremely
2-1 lead on him
quick.
in their head-to-head matches
Fujinakawa.
also.
10-5.
That feels like Fujinakawa all day. Like I told you, I don't think they
Here's the-
respect his... Wow, they're doing this already? I don't think they respect his technique because he's just kind of wild. Like he comes out the gate and just is like slapping and like punching and just like going ballistic. I feel like they're like, fuck you. Yes, Oshoumi can win an award here. And Atami Fuji also needs the win because he can win another award if he wins the whole Yusha. Like this is, I can't believe they're doing this already. Honestly, this is kind of weird that 8 minutes into this video, they're doing Atami Fuji versus Oshoumi. I'm very surprised. I feel like this should be closer to main event status with the implications that it has on this entire tournament. You know what I mean? I don't know who has Oshoumi in the league, but maybe Winter Soldier does. Which would, if Oshoumi wins this, that is wild. Because then Winter Soldier is only a couple points behind us. He's still very much so in this. Also, Juanito with 113 points. Wild. Oh, Jack has him. Oh, wow. This is a weird catch-22, right? Sort of. Jack, Donkey, and Hatboy. Oh, that's crazy. So Jack is in a weirder position because if Atami Fuji, he wants Atami Fuji to get the win of the tournament overall, but he doesn't want that. Like he needs Oshoumi to win for the award because nobody else. Wow, this is nuts. This is a wild one. This is a wild one for him. Where's Jack? Can Jack weigh in, bro? He has IO too. Oshumi win is bigger for him, yeah. But let's say theoretically, Oshoumi wins here. Ayanichiki loses. Then it gets so crazy. The fantasy league is so completely out in the open. I'm the Matthew McConaughey smoking reaction with my spliff right now. The fantasy implications day 15 kind of cooked. Yeah, this is wild. This is a big time matchup. Oshoumi versus Atami Fuji.
Oshoumi 10 and
Thomas
4
Fuji
and
MD.
co-leader Atami Fuji 11 and 3. They've met twice in the third highest Makushita
And it's the
division
first
back in
time they've ever
2021.
fought, so there's
But
no
this is their very
actual
first
history
encounter on
here.
top division soil.
Holy shit. There's no real history
Atami
between
Fuji
them.
eyes his very first
So we don't
championship
even
to become the
have
first ever
like,
man from
oh,
Shizuoka
this guy
Prefecture
won
to
one
hoist
match
the
against him.
Emperor's
This
Cup.
guy won 4 matches against. Like, we don't have any of that.
Oshoumi is still competing in
Sucking
the
down this
second
spliff to
Makuno
this
Chibasho,
fantasy
but has a golden
situation.
opportunity here to take down this
This
man,
is
Atami Fuji.
crazy. Oshoumi gets an award if he wins here. Atami Fuji
Indeed,
still
Atami
in it
Fuji
for an award
right
if he
inside the man
wins.
in red. Oshoumi in trouble.
Wow. Thomas Fuji MD
Secures win
still
number 12.
in the running to win
Advances
this
another step
tournament.
Closer to his first Yusho.
Wow.
Atami Fuji 12 and 3. Now, with
Thomas
Atami Fuji's
Fuji
win here,
MD,
the
huge win. He's still got a chance to win it all. Oshoumi is now awardless. He can't get the award, which it was sad for him because honestly, he fought his ass off. Like he kind of deserves an award, to be fair. He's never won a Yusho, by the way. This is really
Four Nikishi
interesting.
with a 4-loss record going into Senshuraku are now out of the race for the Emperor's Cup. Big Yusho
What a
implications here, but
fucking-
Atami Fuji
What a match,
low.
too.
Getting that
Fuji,
right hand
Atama
inside
Fuji, he's
over his
he's
opponent.
legit.
Oshomi tries the slap from
Oh,
his
he's been
left,
runner-up
but
3
that doesn't
times.
budge
Oh,
Atami Fuji
that's
at all, and Atami Fuji escorts him out.
first of all, that's really good for him, but also that kind of sucks for him because he might be runner-up again, and that'd be sad. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. The story of Thomas Fuji, MD. Second most runner-ups of any active guy without a Yusho. Wow. Well, it's huge. Jack's still on top of 128 to my 127. Behind Newports and fried chicken. Wow. Oh, so Takayasu's never won a Yusho either? That's surprising. Won a Yusho. I meant won a Basho. My league keeps shrinking? Fuck do you mean, bro? If we were I had the lead a few minutes ago and you overtook me. Your lead doesn't keep shrinking, it grew. You're crazy. Takayasu lost like 5 playoffs or some shit. It's so sad. That's terrible. That's tough. You think if he ever wins a Basho, he retires? Maybe he's just waiting for that moment. Daisho, please destroy this man. This is going to be a good matchup. Daisho versus Shishi. 6 and 8 and 9 and 5.
Now it's Daisho 6
This is,
and 8
this is
versus
gonna be a
Shishi
fun one.
9 and 5.
Does
It's
Jack
one
have
apiece
either
the
of these
series here
guys?
after
I don't think he
Daisho
has
sent his Ukrainian
Shishi.
opponent to the clay
might
last
have
basho
Daisho, though.
by Okuri Taoshi rear pushdown. Shishi is now 1 victory away from producing his first double-digit record since September. Little slow in the tachi, but the man in black, Shishi, trying to get an
Shishi
inside
tried to
position,
henka
but
him,
look at
and
Daisho
it did not
all
work,
over
and
him
that
from
was
start
it
to
for
finish.
him.
And Daisho.
Daisho with the huge
Ukrainian
win,
by
so that had no
Ushidashi
implication on
frontal
fantasy then.
push-out.
If Jack didn't have him.
The former Sekiwake
No implication
improves
there.
to 7 wins, 8
What?
losses.
I don't think
It's
so.
Hiradomi 9 and 5
Doesn't
going
look
up
like it.
against
Doesn't look like
Wakataka Kage.
This is a fun one as well. Hiradoumi versus Wakataka Kage. We all had him. 5 people at Daisho total. Did you update the score? Because I didn't see his points go up. I don't have Daisho. I don't think. Maybe I did. Points went up. No, I don't have Daisho. Come on, Waka. Wait. You did, but me and Jack didn't. Okay. You're hanging on. You're still in there. You're still in there. I know I haven't really mentioned you, but that's only because right now you're 7 points behind, but things could change like that with the awards because you have some of the guys that you and I have some of the similar guys, you know, so you might jump with the awards. One thing to note on the leaderboard, let's pull it up. Would you look at this? Brunson's mama has officially passed Hat Boy. She's got 104 points to Hat Boy's 103. Also, Downlemer sneaking up into the top 5. Brunson's mama has passed Hat Boy. We'll see if it lasts. But right now, Brunson's mama has 1 more point than Hat Boy. So congratulations to her. Give her a standing ovation. First time this season, she has passed Hat Boy. She's only got a 1 point lead though, so Hiradeumi versus Wakataka Kage. Okay, this should be a really good matchup.
8 and 6.
Upleamer wants this win
Wakataka leads the
bad.
rivalry by a 5-2 margin.
Wakataka Kage
He's on a
has a
roll with
5-2
3 consecutive
lead
wins from
over
day 12.
Hiradeumi head to
Hiradomi
head.
came out on top in their last 2 meetings. And he
Damn,
switched
that was a
here. Left-hand
fucking
outside grip
tough
for
hit,
Wakataka
dude.
Kage on the right. But then he
Whoa! Waka with the big win. What is that, 9 for him now?
under-shoulder swing down.
Remember, he started off a
Hiradomi
little
completely
rough.
loses his
So
balance there.
to pull out 9 wins
Wakataka Kage clinches
at
his
the end,
400th career
huge.
victory and ends this basho on a 4-bout winning streak.
9 and 6 is nuts. A good one. It's a good record for
Now
him.
up are Ura 3 and 11 and Tamawashi the Iron
Ura
Man 5
versus
and 9.
Tamawashi. I don't know if... Does Jack have Ura or Tamawashi? I guess I could look myself. Let's see. It does. I do not see them. I don't think so. Okay. So I could tie it here with a Tamawashi win.
Tamawashi maintains
I
the edge in
could
their
tie
history by a
I
slim
could tie us
6-5 margin.
right here
He
at
blasted out
128
Tomokaze yesterday and
if
snapped his
Thomas
3-bout
Washi
losing streak.
Esquire beats
Ura
Ura.
marked his 400th career win on
Feel
day
like
14.
he will not pull out the win, but you never know, I guess.
Ura trying to snuggle into Tamawashi's kitchen. They separate.
Dude, why did it look like Ura was
Tamawashi,
squaring up to like
making sure
punch him in
Ura
the
is right in
fucking
front of him.
stomach?
Ura now has that left hand inside.
Whoa, Ura with a huge win! That was an awesome
Ura
bout.
slips to the right.
Oh, he said to snuggle into his kitchen again? I wasn't
and
even paying
sends him out
attention.
into the crowd. It's a Hiotoshi victory for Ura.
That was awesome.
Right?
I don't
Sure,
care.
Ura is
I don't care if they're going to do a replay. I'm watching this again, and then we'll watch the slow motion replay as
trying
well.
to snuggle into Tamawashi's kitchen. They separate.
He did say to
Double hand
snuggle
attack
into
by
his kitchen
Tamawashi.
again.
Tamawashi making sure
Bro,
Ura
why
is
does he
right in
say
front of
that,
him.
dude?
Ura now has that left hand inside. But as Tamawashi went for
Kitchen
Ura
boy!
slips to the right.
Dude, Winter Soldier is making up
And
ground on
sends
us,
him out
and
into the
neither
crowd.
of us is
It's a
getting any
Hiotoshi
points.
victory
Imagine Winter
for
Soldier comes out
Ura.
and pulls out this fantasy win.
Tamawashi losing
Ura went
balance.
into spin mode days
But he seems
14
alright.
and 15. He did, and that's good for
Ura
him
scores
because
win number 4 and walks away from this
2
tourney
big
in high
wins to end the
fashion.
tournament. Hopefully he doesn't get punished
It's
too
Oshoma
hard
7 and
when he, because we know he's going to be D-ranked a little bit. 15 and Oshoma, who started off 5 and 0 and has since gone 2 and 7. He's facing off against Yoshino Fuji. If Yosh wins this, that is a Kachikoshi Outstanding Performance Award right here. So this is a big time moment for young Yoshino Fuji, and he thankfully only has to face off against Oshoma, who has been one of the coldest fighters. Everyone in the top 5 is Yoshi but me? Really?
7. Locking horns with Yoshino Fuji with the same
Big
record.
Yosh, let's
It's a battle
fucking
for Kachikoshi between
go.
two student yokozuna. In Grand Sumo, this man, Yoshino Fuji, leads 2-0.
Yoshino
He seeks to grab a
Fuji
Kachikoshi for the 11th
versus
straight tournament since
Oshoma.
his pro debut.
Come on, Yosh. Get yourself Kachikoshi.
Nice and low is Yoshino Fuji. Left hand inside. Deep grip for Yoshino Fuji. Uses that right hand.
Oh
outside
no!
grip as well.
Oh no! Is Yosh gonna lose? No! He gets the award! Big time win!
Yoshino
8 and
Fuji
7 Shoma
outmaneuvers
Dream.
Oshoma.
No, no, no.
In convincing
Oshoma
fashion,
started
he
off
retains his-
5 and 0 and somehow did not even get 8 wins. An epic Denver Broncos level collapse. The Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl collapse. That's a rip for you. And there's the award points in there. Jack at 132. I'm still at 131. So I'm still one
Kachikoshi.
behind, but that award basically sort of took Winter Soldier out of the running. I don't know. There's always a chance, right? Maybe. Maybe not. But Yosh.
And continues his winning record run from his debut.
Huge award. Well-deserved award, to be
Good
honest.
tachiai. Yoshino
He had
backpedals
two.
a little bit,
You're
but
cooked.
has that left hand inside deep.
He had
snatches
two
that blue belt.
Kimboshis
He
as
makes
well,
sure
right?
that Oshima can't get his belt. Now he uses that right hand outside grip as well to move forward and wins by Oshidashi. He also earns the Outstanding Performance Award with this victory after trampling both Yokozuna early in the contest. Yoshino Fuji, single strand, but uses that well and takes back
Huge win.
his
Oshoma,
opponent.
the saddest shit.
You defeated two Yokozuna.
They didn't want to
and
award him
received
for the
prize.
Kimboshi with
How do
him
you
going
feel about
7-8,
it?
so the award
Well,
was
I'm
given.
happy.
Right.
You beat
I
the
just wanted
Yokozuna
to. I just
twice.
wanted to make
How do you
sure
look
he
back on this
he was the
tournament
guy.
overall?
He was one of the guys with two. So was
Well,
Tommy Fuji, I think, right?
I think I tended to push forward more. You maintained the winning record in the upper ranks in this tournament. Did you have a sense that despite becoming...
Still never Makikoshi. What a
Well,
beast.
I
Yeah,
still
that's
feel like I have
insane,
a long way to go.
actually.
You'll be promoted again next tournament. What are your aspirations? I'll do my best to secure a winning
That's how I spell the
record again.
Yoshi when he
Congratulations.
tries to
Thank
swallow
you.
something in Yoshi's.
We shift now to Ichiyamamoto 3-11 fighting Kimbozan 4-10. It's been a seesaw game between these pusher thrusters since May 2024.
So, okay. Hold up. So we just had Yoshino Fuji win an award. We just had the Atami Fuji match. We just had all these fucking sick ass matches. And then they're like, okay, next up is Kimbo Zan versus Ichi Yamamoto. What are we doing?
Ichiyamamoto
What is the order of
3-11
these
fighting
matches,
Kimbozan 4-10. It's been a seesaw game.
I
between
get
these
that
pusher
that
thrusters
Ichi's
since
like
May
Megashira
2024.
1, but like also
They split their series right down the
He's
middle, 3-3. Ichiyamamoto is set to plunge
doing
down
terrible.
the Bansuke in March.
so he
He'll
may be
challenge
itchy.
Sanyaku again.
That Ichi
Double hand attack by
Yamamoto.
Kimbozan, but it's taken back. Ichiyamamoto hitting and
Come on,
pulling
Ich,
now.
get the win,
they
bud.
go chest to chest. No
You deserve
outside
it.
grip for Kimbozan, and Ichiyamamoto secures the victory here on
Ichi
Seishiraku.
Yamamoto with a huge win for him. Gets himself to 5
Pretty
wins.
rare for these pusher thrusters to go chest to chest, but Ichiyamamoto improves to 4 wins, 11 losses.
Oh, he didn't get
with
to
that
5 wins.
Yorikiri
Sorry,
victory.
he got to 4 wins. My bad. Jack did not have
Now
Ichi
it's
Yamamoto.
Onokatsu
I do not
7-7
believe.
versus Wakamoto Haru also 7-7.
4 and 11,
It's another
11 and
nail-biter
4.
with a
4 and
kachikoshi
11.
on the line.
Okay. So that means he's going 11 and 4. I'm so low on the board, I'm not even featured in the frame. I got some good news for you because you weren't paying attention before. Purple Starfish. After 15 days, you have finally surpassed Hat Boy. You're up 2 points on Hat Boy. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. You did it. You did it. You did it. Super happy for you. Do we need the top 5 up there? We cut it down to the top 3. The Lemurs are battling too. They are. 110 to 108. Now, can I stay ahead of Hat Boy? You have about half of the day to go, so maybe not. It depends. Onokatsu versus Wakamoto Haru. And first of all, Onokatsu has 2 free wins, so this 7-7 record is fraudulent. Second of all, they're throwing him against Wakamoto Haru, which seems like really mean. And then also, Jack has Onokatsu, so I need Onokatsu
Wakamoto Haru
to take
is
a
ahead
big
in their
L.
past meetings 2-1.
If he loses, he's out of the Senyaku. Oh,
And
wow.
Onokatsu clashed with an opponent yesterday for the
Interesting.
first time since day
Which,
11
like,
after
rightfully so,
back-to-back
kind of.
default wins.
If he loses to the
Trying
fraud,
to get that left hand inside position.
sort of
Wakamoto
deserves to be
he failed
demoted.
the
You know,
first
not
time,
too
but now
hard,
he
but
has his favorite grip. Right hand outside grip. Onokatsu now slides in that
Okay.
left, but look at Wakamoto Haru. His
Onokatsu
superiority on the Maashi
is
with that latte
actually
hinny,
not
twisting
really
overarm throw
7 and 8. He's actually 5 and
to
10.
break his opponent's balance
Just-
completely.
I'm just saying. Wakamoto Haru with the huge win,
Goes
8
up
and
to
7.
8
I
wins,
guess he's
7
not out of the
losses, so that's his
Senyaku, which is great
Kachikoshi
for
winning
him.
record.
And great for all of us, true.
So left hand in for both men. Wakamoto Haru.
Was
Shaking
Onokatsu
his
getting the
hips
free
there
wins?
to
I thought it was Koto
prevent
Shoho. No, it was him. It
His
was
foe from getting
Onokatsu.
that deep grip. Right hand.
Koto
outside grip
actually
for
earned all of his
Wakamoto Haru.
wins,
Now
which
he
is
uses
crazy
that twisting
'cause-
action.
He's also mid.
It's Oho 4
Oh,
and
bum.
10 versus Takanosho with the same record.
Bum
Oho
is
shoved out his foe
crazy.
in November by Oshidashi.
Oho versus Takanosho.
Takomusubi has a
Takanosho.
6-3 edge
Both
in
are
their
4 and
rivalry.
10.
Takanosho has
Takanosho's had a
double-digit
much
setbacks
more
in
difficult
back-to-back
schedule
tourneys now.
and should be.
Good head-on clash. Oho takes back Takanosho. Takanosho in trouble.
Oh?
Takanosho persevering. Now trying to get an inside position.
Whoa! Takanosho with a huge win.
Shoves him out.
Takanosho with a
Oshidashi
huge win.
victory.
Oho, there's no way he's still in the Senyaku. There's no
Takanosho
shot. He's
reverses
definitely
the
out of
field,
the
improves
Senyaku.
to 5 and 10.
I have to imagine. Takanosho with
We
a
have
huge,
Shiranumi,
huge
8
win.
and 6, fighting
And now we
Takayasu,
have
also 8 and
Chiranumi,
6. Shiranumi was
6-match
the victor in
skid
their very
to
first
Modem to
encounter
Juryo.
last March. He shoved out Roga yesterday and scored a Kachikoshi for the 4th consecutive contest.
Chiranumi
Takayasa has
versus
secured a winning record as a
Takayasu. This should be
Sasuke
fun.
for the first
This should be
time
fun.
since May
Takayasu had a
2021.
big loss against Abi
Nice
last.
elbow blast by
yesterday.
Takayasu, but
Previous day.
Shiranumi doesn't budge. He stays in contention.
Oh
goes
my
for a
God.
maneuver. He finds Takayasu's back. and
Is
taps him out.
Takayasu washed,
An
bro?
okuridashi victory for
We have
Shiranumi,
Onosato at home.
Rear
Yes.
push out.
Shuro with the huge win
Takayasu
against
limping a little bit, but
Takayasu.
he seems okay. Shiranomi snatches his 9th win in his 700th career appearance. Full of authority there, Shiranomi. He
Taka got a
absorbs
Kachikoshi. Stop the
the
slander. I'm
Kachiage
kidding.
elbow
I'm
blast
kidding.
by Takayasu. Uses his left arm well,
Taka is still a
and
beast.
then pulls.
Just joking.
Takayasu
That's our
breaks
boy.
balance.
We love Takayasu.
Shiranomi finds his back. Good job, Shiranomi. 9 and 6. It's Kirishima
Uh-oh.
10 and
Uh-oh. Here's a big one with fantasy implications as well as real life implications. Whoever wins this match gets an award. I have Kirishima. I have Abi. I don't know if Jack has any of these. 4 points for Hickey no matter what. Does Jack have Abi? Because if so, that's interesting. I didn't know Hickey has Abi. Never mind, I'm fucked. No, because he's a non-believer. Yes, I am automatically getting 4 points here. So this is big. Kirishima versus Abi, 10 and 4. My logo in March is going to be me burning an Abi bandwagon with the number
4
of people
versus
that
Abi,
about to pick
also
him.
10 and 4. Kirishima holds an 11-8 advantage in their history after taking
Listen,
their
I didn't
last
jump on the
3
bandwagon.
head-to-heads.
Okay, I had Abi.
Now the winner of this
Okay, I
bout will
believe.
receive the
I was a
Fighting
believer.
Spirit Prize, despite both being out of the usual.
This is why I do it. Stop.
Here we go. The Sekiwake on the left gets that left hand inside position. Abi in trouble.
Is Abi about to win?
persevering, though. And a double hand inside position for the former Ozeki.
Oh, Kirishima with the big win.
Slowly and surely, Kirishima
He realistically needs a win to keep
takes
the
Abi
Ozeki run
back in
alive.
out. It's a Yorikiri victory for Kirishima.
Wait, he's in line to
He
become
attains a
Ozeki?
huge 11th victory this
Again?
basho, connecting for his possible re-promotion to Ozeki.
Hiroshima with the big
turn.
win and a big
So 11 and
award,
4
and
for
I
Kirishima,
have
and he earns
overtaken the
Fighting
lead in
Spirit Prize.
fantasy 135 to 132. If Jack
Checking the
does end up
replay.
losing this, it's actually going to be really
Abi
fucking sad
immediately
because
goes
two
for
of his
that
guys
arm
got
lock
injured.
throw.
It's a flawed victory.
Kirishima
if I win this.
staying in contention with both hands inside a Morozashi. Abi staying
Oh,
high,
wow.
but
Okay, so he had
persevering.
11
Now
the
it's
last time. Oh, my
Kirishima
God.
forcing him out.
That
Kirishima
presentation of the
immediately
award
gets
was
that
so
left hand
cool.
in
That
deep.
was.
No grip on the
That
Mawashi.
was. Let's go watch that
He
again,
makes sure
actually.
he's in a
I
now
was not
it's
paying enough attention.
waiting for his possible re-promotion to Ozeki after the next tourney. So 11 and 4 for Kirishima, and he earns the Fighting Spirit Prize.
That is dope. That is really dope.
Checking the replay.
Arrows? Yeah,
Abi
that's
immediately
cool.
goes for that arm lock throw. Kirishima staying in contention with both hands inside a Morozashi.
Give him Mongolian
Abi
some arrows, and now give
staying
him
high,
get him
but
a horse.
persevering. Now it's Kirishima
Dude, Kirishima
forcing him out.
has a chance to be an
Kirishima
Ozeki
immediately gets
again.
that left hand in
That would
deep,
make
no
things
grip on the
interesting.
Mawashi. But he
Ainishki,
makes sure he's in a
Koto,
much lower
him.
position than
Is there
Abi.
another
He solidifies the
Ozeki?
position, wins by Yorikiri.
Another person in contention for becoming
Now
Ozeki?
to our highlight bout, and
We ride at dawn, Mongolia superior. JSA too afraid, to be honest. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if Ionishiki loses here, just Kiri for now. If Ionishiki loses here, Atami Fuji wins, right? He wins the whole tournament. Come on, Io. Yeah, it's amazing. I never saw that. But if Io loses, Atami wins. Wow. So this is big. Kodo, who just got fucking flipped over by Hosh, is against Ionishiki. If he wins, we get a playoff. Oh my.
Ozeki
This is
showdown with
exciting.
Yusho implications.
This is exciting.
Kotozakura 8 and 6 takes on his counterpart Aonishiki, who holds an 11-3 record.
Ionishiki
Now,
has 3
checking their
wins
history, Aonishiki
to
holds a
Kodo
3-1
Sakura's
edge after
1
beating his
win.
opponent 3 times in a row from last July.
Watch The Handmaiden
The
with your
Ukrainian
wife.
Dynamo needs to win here to
What's it
force
about?
a playoff with Atami Fuji and keep his chances alive for back-to-back titles. Kotozakura hit the
Look
deck
at Kodo
fighting
slapping
Yokozuna
the
in
fuck
back-to-back
out of that
days.
belly, baby.
Can he stand as a wall
This
against
is a
his
big
fierce
moment right
Ozeki
here.
counterpart? In low is Aonishiki. Aonishiki trying to get an inside
Whoa,
position, but
whoa.
Kotozakura moving
Is
around
Io gonna
Dojo
lose?
has that left hand outside grip, but much lower is Aonishiki.
Huge win from Ionishiki, bro.
Connects for a playoff. Stays in line with Atami Fuji. He's now at 12 wins.
Wow,
no
what a
losses.
win from Ionishiki. And look at
Atami
Atami
Fuji in
Fuji.
the
He's like, I got to do this, bro.
Takubeya dressing room,
I got this.
checking the results. And we will have a Yusho
What
playoff.
a fucking
Yorikiri victory
huge
for
win from
the
Ionishiki.
whirlwind from Ukraine.
Yoko fight plus playoff time.
In nice and low,
Oh
but
my
an equal
God.
tachiya here.
This is exciting.
Kotozakura on the left, trying to catch him somewhere on the
To
mashi.
get freaky, there's a lot
Does
more
a
to
good
it.
job of circling around the dohyo, but a right hand inside position,
I mean, I could check it out again.
wedging in his head
Unless
into
this is a
Kotozakura's
trick.
chest.
It's literally so good,
Doing
really.
his best to take command. Aonishiki
Maybe I'll add it to Higflix.
gradually takes back Kotozakura, wins by Yorikiri. Now to a clash of Yokozuna. Hoshoryu has been struggling.
Okay. You wouldn't want to watch it with another person. That is an interesting statement. Good job on Kodo for not letting Io get a pull down this time though. It was a hard fought match. Kodo was a beast in this tournament. Even though he was only 8-7, he was still really good. It's kind of awkward right here watching Hosh versus Ono Sato with nothing on the line. Like, this doesn't even compute because they honor true, but isn't it like really weird that like this is the first time that we've seen them like going at each other and it doesn't actually have any implications on the tournament as a whole in either direction. So very sad. The Y1E position in March Fair. I wish they could have flexed the Ionishiki match. They could have done that.
With a left
But
knee
this
injury,
is
but punched out
fine.
9
There's
wins.
not
Ono
that
Sato
it's
has been dealing with
bad,
a
but
left shoulder injury
it's
himself.
a little sad.
The
It's just a
rivalry
little
greatly
sad, you
favors
know.
This man Hoshoryu 8-2.
They are always last, and that's
Ono
fair.
Sato
But
is
it's
starting to
just
show
kind
signs
of
of
it's
his
just sad.
usual
You
brand
know what
of
I mean?
sumo
Like
after smothering
you always want these
Aonishiki
guys to be
yesterday.
in there.
In nice and low. Right hand inside for Hoshoryu, taking back Ono Sato.
Hosh with a huge win. He wants to tell you, hey, motherfuckers, I still got it. I still got it, okay? Yesterday I flipped Kodo, and today I fucking just threw Ono out of the fucking ring. Listen, I'm here, okay? I've got
Hoshoryu
this.
triumphing over his counterpart, and both Yokozuna and January with 10 wins, 5 losses. Right hand in deep, Hoshoryu using his agility well over Ono Sato. Mr. Versatility on the left, beating Ono Sato by Yorikiri frontal force out.
That was a good.
That's
That's
the
good.
final match under regulation.
Seeing Hosh do his thing, it makes me happy.
All right, the two preparing in the
Okay,
dressing room
this is
for
wild.
the big playoff.
This is
Aonishiki, can he
there's
go
so
back to
much
back?
going on here. You got
Atami
Ionishiki
Fuji, can he be the first man from Shizuoka Prefecture
Trying to win.
clinch a title?
trying to win and become like start his journey to becoming a Yoko, right? I love how Io has Hosha's number, Hosha has Onosato's, and Onosato has Io's. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's a wild little triangle there. But this has huge implications, obviously, on the. Now I get to send a meme. This is kind of wild. Ionishiki is trying to start his Yoko run. He needs to win 2 tournaments in a row to get there. He already won 1, but we're not counting it because he wasn't an Ozeki at the time, right? But then, hold on, let's see this. They all beat poor Kodo. Poor Kodo. That's so fucked up. That's actually so funny. It's so wild that that's how it works, basically. Kodor 8-7 king, sure.
The fans
But
in the
clearly he needs to put on more weight. True. But then you said that Atami Fuji's been the runner-up 3 times. Now, who won in their matchup earlier in this tournament?
Yogo Kogikan ready for the final bout of this
I think it was
January tournament.
Ionishiki, right?
It's the Yusho playoff. Aonishiki, will he go back to back from November?
Oh my god,
Or
this
will
is
it
so
be Atami
exciting.
Fuji securing
is
his
thrilling.
very first championship? Here we go.
Iowa won.
Nice
Whoa,
Atami
what a
Fuji.
start.
Right
What a
inside for
fucking...
Aonishiki, trying to raise Aonishiki's center of gravity is Atami Fuji. Atami Fuji in red. Right hand side. Now look at Aonishiki going for that kubinage headlock throw at the 11th hour and taking down the Maegashita
Damn, I feel
4.
bad for Atama Fuji.
It's a Yusho
I feel
for the
for him.
Ukrainian.
Like,
In his
incredible
Ozeki
tournament,
debut.
but
We haven't seen it.
I feel
Shin
bad for him.
Ozeki capture the title in
you
20
could see
years
as
since
he hits the
Hakuho
ground, like
did.
his heart breaks.
A great fight by
That was a
Atami
fucking
Fuji.
battle, bro.
Aonishiki
I didn't win, but
slides
Io
in that
did.
right
Yeah.
hand, has that deep grip, trying
Insane
to
win
raise
from
his
him.
center of gravity over and over, but Atami Fuji can't
Damn, Atami
get
Fuji
in a lower
like
position
fought
than
his
Aonishiki.
ass off
Aonishiki
there.
now uses that
He was so
left
close.
to strike
Took his foot off the gas for a
and hits
second, and
that
Io threw him.
kubinage headlock throw. Very risky move there at the edge. Over
Hell of a
such an
battle
heavy
between the two
opponent.
of them.
But Aonishiki,
Atama Fuji's
gets
really
the
young,
job
right?
done
He's
with
like
authority.
22, 23?
look at his left arm wrapping around Atami Fuji to win by
Io's a
kubinage.
beast. My bruised Fujis. I can't believe I came second after
Aonishiki
all that.
receives the Emperor's Cup for the second time.
Now the champion
Io
interview.
has to be so
Here's
strong. Yeah.
Aonishiki, who made a consecutive victory. Congratulations. Thank you.
Best possible team tab for anyone interested. Yeah, I'm gonna pull that. I'll pull that up.
You bowed in all 4 directions. How do you feel now? I'm really happy. You won the Kyushu tournament.
Bro, bro, can you imagine? How do you feel? I'm happy. That's it. Like, and then he just deadpan stares, like doesn't say shit. This is the first win for me in fantasy. Leave him alone. He probably knows 5 words. Fair. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. It's not his language. That's a good point. But I just, all these guys, all the sumo guys always do that. They all just like say like the briefest of statements. They just say like the most vague fucking statements, and then they just stare straight forward. They all do that. Big Dan is happy. I do wonder how much the non-Japanese guys know.
And have now
Probably
claimed
a lot.
back-to-back
I'm sure they speak the
Did this
language.
victory feel any different?
The fact that he's this good in a stable of only 7 men with
I
no
was
other
in a different position
Makauchi
this
guys
time,
to practice with is fucking
and more
wild.
nervous than ever. But I'm glad I could win the title thanks to everyone's support.
Okay, he said more than like 3 words there. That was nice.
After beating a fellow Ozeki, you faced Atami Fuji in a playoff. He got into his preferred right-hand grip. Looking back, how was it? I knew I'd be fine as long as I wasn't forced upright. So I'm glad I managed to hold on. You'll be aiming for Yokozuna in the
Wait, really? So he doesn't have to actually win? If he wins, if he gets 13 wins, he's just likely going to become Yoko? Oh, win equivalent. Okay.
next tournament.
Especially since he won the
It may be a
previous
bit
one before
early,
this.
But could
Like,
you
I think
share
that's
your
valid. I
thoughts
think that's
looking
completely
ahead?
fair.
I will do my best to do even better in the next tournament.
One of Hoshi's was a
You
13
showed
to
your trademark
13 and 2.
Oshizumo again this tournament and kept winning. How do you look back on it? Well, what I have been told and what I have been working on have started to come together. And I was finally
So
able to show
heartbreaking
it
for
in
him.
competition. But it wasn't easy. I was calmer and more relaxed than in the last playoff. But I may have let my guard down.
Oh, poor
A
Tommy.
word about the next tournament, please. Winning 12 bouts gave me confidence. I will work hard again.
And that's a wrap. To
What was
the
it, Tommy
New
Fuji's
Year
ranking?
Tournament. Thanks for watching, and
Is
please
he-
join us again.
he's
for
not
the
gonna
March
make the
tournament in
Sunyaka, right?
Osaka
He's a
for
little too
more
far behind.
Doskoi action. Opening day of the Harubasho will be Sunday, March 8th.
M4?
Well, from all of us at NHK World Japan, thank you very much for joining
Probably
us.
pretty close,
and do
right?
take care.
He's like right on the bubble. Yeah, that's got to be really close. I'm really happy for him. He was awesome. They were asked, so I think he'll make it. It'll probably be Wakataka Kagi or Yoshi over him. I think Yoshi? What was he ranked? Oh, he was M1. Oh, I don't know why I thought he was lower. Good for him. Damn, that was an exciting tournament. And honestly, like, hold on. I want you guys to know. I want you guys to know that I am here. I want you guys to know that the rightful champion is at the top of the fantasy leaderboards. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, Hatboy beat Hatboy beat poor purple starfish, bro. Scroll down past the awards. At least I gotta say this. At least Xander. I should have been way more obnoxious about winning the first one. I mean, I'm not that obnoxious. I'm just playing a classic. Man becomes a man from all the shit that he goes through. I almost caught Fraud Soldier. You did. That's actually so close. I mean, like out of nowhere. You were behind Juanito. Also, Downlemur had an insane comeback. So did Uplemur. Donkey honestly kind of killed it for the first time, and he had never seen fantasy. So insane. I just I can't believe Brunson's mama is behind Hatboy. I'm gonna be honest. At least Xander didn't pass anybody, because that would have been horrible. I can believe this. Well, maybe now you'll pay attention. Did you say to scroll past the awards? Pick award winners then? Not likely. Hit refresh. You already know. Look at this. Look at this adorable picture that Winter Soldier made. Thank you, thank you. Gangsta kiss, no love this time. This is adorable. That's so cute. That is actually adorable. You'll never get one is crazy. How dare you win? Listen, in all seriousness, all bullshit aside, fixed. I don't think so. All bullshit aside, I appreciate you guys playing. Hold on, let me lower the music because I've made that shit mad loud. You had a graphic for Jack in the making? I mean, he won before. How come Fuji not listed as an award winner? He was. Oh, you meant Fujinakawa? No, he didn't win one. We don't know why, actually. I'll do better next time. I tried to tell Starfish to consult with me and just be like, hey, what do you think of this? Whatever. No, Yoshino Fuji was an award winner. Sorry. That is an awesome picture. Oh, Atami Fuji also won an award. Yoshino Fuji, Atami Fuji. I didn't want to cheat. That wasn't cheating. I would have told you not to pick certain people. That's it. He is Thomas, though? Fair. In all seriousness, I appreciate everybody playing. I appreciate everybody doing this. Like, honestly, like, yeah, I won first time. I'm happy. But also, it was really fun. Nikki no Fuji winning the rigged bot show. There are certain people I will always pick no matter what, and that's fine. But you also, there's certain people you should never pick, and you pick them too. But seriously, thank you, Winter Soldier, for playing. Thank you, everybody, for playing. Like, this was awesome. This was genuinely super fun. Why is that owl so cute? It is. It is. Thank you to everybody that participated, for real. Thank you, Winter Soldier, for setting the whole fucking thing up. Thank you, Jack, for always competing. Jesus of T, Juanito, Down Lemur, Up Lemur, Donkey, Purple Starfish, Demon Ice Shark. Even thanks Xander, who didn't even reach triple digits. Xander didn't even make it to 100 points. Oh man, that's a tough look, dude. I need another goddamn win. All right. Listen. Here's the thing, Jack. It sucks that you lost, and I do feel bad. I actually knew once. I've never been this competitive about fantasy, but here we are. But you won the first one. You were in fourth the second one, and then you were in second the third one. That's pretty good. Like you're impressive. You're impressive. Like what you've done has been pretty damn impressive. So Demon Eye Shark is improving for sure. Fuck, I was gonna say something and now I can't remember what. Hold on, let me think. Can always count on Xander is crazy. Juanito was on a full insanity run for sure. Demon Ice hit triple digits. Xanderverse is the only fucking guy that didn't. But Xander picked randomly, to be fair. He picked it based on who he thought looked coolest. So did Hatboy. So did Juanito. Juanito also picked completely randomly and was in fifth. I knew that I had won. He is RNG. He is RNGesus. RNGesus. I knew I won this when Winter Soldier showed us all the awards because I knew I was like, oh, okay, I just wrapped this up. I thought the only person that might have beaten me is Winter Soldier himself. Yeah, Kiri and Abi was exactly what sealed it. Because I knew that Jack didn't have either one of them. And if Atami Fuji wins, I have Atami Fuji. It doesn't matter. If Yosh gets Kachikoshi, I have Yosh. It doesn't matter. Oshaomi was the only one that I didn't know that he had. And that would have, I would have lost if Oshumi won that. You thought I didn't have it, Tommy? Yeah. When I saw these awards, I was like, oh, okay, I just won every award. I was glued to the TV thinking Jack got a shot. Yeah. I was like, I knew in that moment when it said like must beat Kirishima, and then I looked back up and it said must beat Abi. I was like, I got both of them. It's literally over. And I kind of felt bad for Jack because he didn't realize it. Fuck My Life by K-Flay. Yeah, Abi's that guy. Onasato and Hoshoryu waking up in a cold sweat, hearing a low voice grumble, "My name is Abi." Big hot NYPD, LAPD, NYPD. What's the most total points somebody's gotten? Because I feel like Winter Soldier had like 150 last game. What do we call it? Tournament? Oh, in the Bible with King David's. You had 145. So I'm assuming that was the highest. Yeah, let you go. Jack had 140. We did go crazy last time. Oh, Winter Soldier went crazy, yeah. November is higher across the board. It was fun. It's always fun. I appreciate everybody participating. Even if you were like dead last like Xander, even if you were at the bottom like Demon Ice and Purple Starfish, I appreciate it. I really do. Like everybody playing, it's just fun. Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. Everybody was hurt. And I appreciate you participating. I don't appreciate you being in last. I want you to win. I want you to win so that you can get this picture. No flows. You see me in the hood. I got at least 2 guns. Can you put this in the sumo section? Because I think this is a great picture. Of the Discord, I meant. Sorry. I love that pic. It's adorable. It's like so adorable. But thank you everybody for participating. I did not think that I was going to win coming into today. I did not see that coming. I love how you put zero thought into your picks, but still be competitive about it. Sure. Want to know me? From 3-point range with a Glock, I shoot better than Kobe. That was a really, really fun one. The next one's going to be in March, which is also the time that Slay the Spire 2 is supposed to come out. So that should be a very exciting time. We'll be doing sumo and have a new game, which will be really fun. Means call your cell phone. Presumably. I mean, they might not interact at the same time. They might not cross paths, but it'll still be fun. Also, round 2 Electric Boogaloo. Also, Winter Soldier was saying something earlier that made me think of this, and I never said it, and I don't remember what he was saying. But check this out. You guys should check this out, or at least Winter Soldier should, because I know he's going to like this. This blue whirlwind thing that NHK World put together. What date is the next one? It's in March. They said the date at the end, but I don't actually know. His final score should be the average, is what Demon Eye Shark said. That's actually so funny. But this Blue Whirlwind thing that they made on NHK World was really interesting. And it oh, March 8th. Oh shit. So that's only a little over a month from now. Not bad at all. But check this out, cuz it's a lot about Ayanishki, and it was very, very good. It like documented his journey from like sort of the beginning of Makauchi, I think. It's on Hickflix. March Fantasy is Jurio only. We should do a secret separate Jurio fantasy league. Like, people don't really have to participate, but like I know that me, you, Lemur, like there would be a number of us that would play. Jesus of T would play. I would do that. That would be fun. I wouldn't watch him on stream, but we could just do it for fun. He's a full Jurio DJ now. Then I can also be one. And then just stop watching when Makauchi comes on. What beef with you know who? Else also too. Not to be fucked with. I gotta piss. I'll be right back. If losses counted against people, we would probably both beat me. Wait, why? Did I have somebody that lost a lot? Oh, that's true. Well, the thing is, Jack did get 2 free wins out of the injury thing, to be fair. To be fair. I was losing. No, we didn't change the scoring. The only thing that we would change on the scoring is maybe a way to add some extra points in there. So, but we got to figure that out. Just really wanted the GC. I know you're not mad. I know you're not mad. Add only to me. Honestly, I want to figure out a way. I don't know if there's a way, but I want to add a way to, like, I want to figure out a way that we can kind of close the gap between people. And I think the way we do that is by giving points if somebody takes, like, I think if somebody's on like a losing streak in the beginning, like, you give them extra points for that. If somebody's on a winning streak, though, you give them extra points for that. So that kind of evens out. I don't know. It's hard to do it because it's hard to figure out a way to give people more points. Never take Roga? Listen to me, Jesus T, buddy. I had Roga, I won. Okay? I'm just saying. He almost cracked the top 5 despite picking Hatsuyama. Yeah, Downleamer had a good thing. Oh, with the new system. Fair. So, like, in the system that I'm thinking about, that I was trying to toy with on here a little bit, was like, if somebody goes like 0-5, they get a point. And whoever's the final 0-win person gets an extra like 2 points or something. So that if somebody does have those shitty people, it doesn't feel so bad and it closes the gap a little. But then on the flip side, you got to kind of have that for the winner as well. Like if people start off 5-0, they should get a point. And then an extra point if they're the final undefeated one. But that kind of a little offsets the losing portion of it. So it's kind of weird. Oh, he was the only one with Hatsuyama? That sucked. But that's sort of what I was thinking was something that we could do that's reasonable. And then Winter Soldier had suggested potentially voting on like match of the night. Like we throw a poll up there and list like 3-4 matches that were really good. And then people could pick their favorite. What they thought was the best match of the night. And then that gives a point to say both people that were in it, even the loser. It would feel bad to have someone with 15 less wins. If I'm outpacing in wins to the degree that I did in November, it would feel bad to have someone with 15 less wins, a few points due to bad picks. So it's tricky. Yeah, but we're not talking like a massive amount of points. We're talking 2 points to one person and then 1 point to a couple of people. And at the same time, those people had 0 points in the first place, which is how they got to this point. So it just closes the gap because the person at the top likely never took those people. You know what I mean? So it just closes the gap a little bit. It doesn't change the skill gap. Hard luck losers, I mean, it depends on how you define that. A little bonus point his way. Yeah, I mean, if we have an actual definition for it, like that's the actual definition, like just missing out because of a replay and then losing the rematch. I think I think that's reasonable. I think that could be a reasonable thing. The farm engagement, obviously. We could do something like that as well. What do I play? Points for moves is a good idea if... Yeah, that's the problem. There's way too many. It would take... It would be like a lot for Winter Soldier to do. So you could... We could do like the 5 rarest ways to win. Like a short list of them. Yeah, we could do like points if it's not your... Oh, we could do that. You could do that, actually. That's reasonable. Well, rarest is probably not the right thing to say. It's more like the ones that are reasonable that are rarer. You know what I mean? Points if it's not one of the really common ones, basically. Yeah. Yeah. Jesus T's idea is better than mine. You could do that. Embrace chaos and award Henkas. Well, I mean, technically you would be, right? -1 for Henka. +19 for Henka. I'm gonna play Defect. This is Chio Shoma and Abi Erasure. Extra points if your guy beats someone who has a certain record. That's not unreasonable, but it's... If your Mega Shura beats a Yoko, but don't we already have that? Wait a minute. I get like if your guy beats a certain record, that's just like harder to track. It's like that's more of a pain in the ass to track. It's also got to be like easy for me to just mark down on a piece of paper when we're playing fucking M10 beating M9 plus 0.1. It's got to be something simple for me to keep track of while also doing everything else, like while streaming, because otherwise I'm going to forget to do it. Or I'm going to miss it, and then we're going to miss it. These formulas sound difficult? Yeah, it's got to be something simple. Something simple is 0-5 record 1 point. You know what I mean? 5-0 record 1 point. That's simple. M10 beating M9 plus 0.1. I'm personally not willing to I'm not willing to commit to that, and I'm not even the one making the spreadsheet. Okay, so that's a fucking idea right there. Wait, we don't need side bets, but we could give it a point if somebody gets thrown into the crowd. We could give a point and be like, audience member got squashed. That's an extra point. That's actually not unreasonable. Because that's just funny. So, like, if an audience member gets fucking, like, somebody lands on them, boom, that's an extra point. You know what I mean? Like, that's possible. He said, okay, DraftKings, chill. Get eye protection invoked, plus 1 point. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're. Yeah, we're not doing side bets, but negative points if the Gyoshi has to call your Rikishi back to bow properly because they stormed off. That isn't bad. That is a funny idea. However, I don't know if they keep that in the highlights videos. I don't know if they do. I'm not paying attention to it, so I would have to pay attention. Lack of honor, minus 1 point. Oh, yeah, yeah. They don't on NHK, sadly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're. There's a lot to consider and think about, to be honest. Abby's a minus 12 handicap. I don't like any of these paths. They fucking suck. If they step out of the circle but don't fall on the platform. They have that man's signed retirement papers on file and they said they said that? That's actually crazy. Point if they step out of the circle but don't fall off the platform. It just becomes too complicated because I'm gonna forget to do that. And then we're gonna have to go back and like review the footage, and I'm not going back and reviewing sumo footage. You went to a lot of strip clubs during COVID? I think Jesus of T may have hit on something really good there. Jesus of T saying like not the common ones. Like what are the three most common ways to win? Yurikiri. Because he duct taped a guy up on when IG live. Yurikiri, what's the other one? Like anything that's uncommon, we can just mark a point for. We can just go pink. Oshidashi and Suki Otoshi. So we could do those and Yurikiri, and those don't get points, and everything else could get a point. In theory. Like you just... Yeah, that's only applicable if your guy wins. By their most common? Nah. Nah, because I'm not gonna know that enough. I'm not gonna know that well enough. I don't even know the terms for these things. So I'm gonna be out of it. Tomokaze merchants cashing in on the pull downs. That's fair and that's valid, but if there's like 3 very common ways that people win, or even 4, we can throw that in the mix and be like, these don't count as points, but if they do something else, it'll count as points. Like, it's like a little bonus point, and then that makes the variety of shit a little better. I don't know. Yeah, me too. Yeah, you too. So anything that's on this, you could say anything on this basic techniques list doesn't count. Anything outside basic techniques, yeah, exactly. Yay, English? Well, I mean, I knew what you meant. That incentivizes Hosh. It incentivizes Ionishki. I mean, we don't have to do it, but it's something. It's something that I would have to get used to, though, paying attention to. Because I'll be honest, I don't pay that much attention to that. That's pretty sick that he uses it 53% of the time. Yes, exactly. As long as they're not getting pushed down or, yeah. Yeah. We could do that. It's not unreasonable. I kind of want a random rare relic, but I don't want to take the 18 damage. If a Yuri Curie win gets 1 point and the point inflation would be crazy. No. I don't want to do it individually like that. I would want to do I wouldn't do you don't get a point. You get nothing if you just do a regular finish. If you do something that's different than like the basic techniques of that list that Jesus T said, then you get a single point. We don't need to like individually label points and shit like that. Oh, 1 point is a win. Oh, I see what you're saying. The point inflation would be crazy. That's fair. Winning not Yuri Kiri would be 2 points for what? Right. That is fair. That is a good point. I really like the idea of the streaks. Because you reward somebody like Oshoma would have gotten maybe 2 extra points or 1 extra point. And that may have been a big difference. That's a very valid point that like that extra point does make the point scale go kind of crazy. You're right. But on the streaks it's not. It's like you have 1 chance to get 1 extra point, you know. That sounds like too much work. I'll be straight up. I know it's not too much work because you could just do it on a spreadsheet, but I don't want to deal with like 0.25 points and 0.5 points and shit like that. The problem with that, he doesn't understand formulas. No. I get how it would work. I get that it's easy. He needs Excel. No. I get that you could easily do it on a spreadsheet, but I don't want to deal with like decimal points. The streak and breaking streak stuff is way more work. No, it's not. Because I'll tell you how. Oh, you mean like what she's saying. Yeah, that's way more work. I also wouldn't do that because I also wouldn't do the streak breaking shit because I'm not going to remember. I'm literally not going to remember. And if I don't remember, then that means that somebody doesn't get an extra point and whatever, and then the whole system is fucked. If we find out like a month after the tournament. No, the streaks wouldn't be manual work. I'll tell you how. I'll explain. You have a thing that says 5-0. I see the record when I mark down the leaderboard. As long as I didn't mark it down incorrectly, I see it. This person is 5-0. I just put a 1 in that thing, and then that adds 1 point to them. It's just like the Kimboshi. I'm trying to maintain everything simply. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. No, of course it's manual. Yes. But it's not hard for me to spot it. It's not hard for me to figure it out. You know what I mean? It's simple. It's simple. Trying to think of ways where you can balance out the points more so it's not always defaulting to wins alone. But I mean, like, Sumo just kind of defaults to wins in general. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to make the point system go out of control. And I'm also not trying to... The problem with what we're discussing with the streaks and the this and the that, it's we're giving the people that are already succeeding more points. And that's not really what I want to do. Yeah, true. Winter Soldier is right, though. At the same time, if you guys just paid more attention and made better picks, we wouldn't even have this situation. To put it bluntly. The gap grows? Yeah. No, that's true. The gap does grow. We kind of do have, like, the perfect fantasy system if everybody's locked in. It's an okay idea. That's honestly, like, not the worst idea. Picking a low rank guy to get double points for. I guess it is a bad idea, if only because it's going to be the same people at the top that paid attention. Random points keeps things interesting. Yeah. Skill issue? Honestly, like, respectfully, it is a skill issue. If you pick the same people over and over and over again that consistently lose over and over and over again, it's like... It's your fault. If you're pacing a field and having to dodge spike shells, it ain't fun. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm just trying to shrink the gap so it's a lot more interesting. I think the best way to keep it interesting is if people are competitive. It's been interesting to me for three Bashos straight because I've been in the top 4 every time. You know what I mean? Don't pick Aura at M1, idiots. Yeah. So I made my picks on stream this time. More fluctuation in the middle. So, like, I made my picks on stream this time so that people would pay attention and that people would maybe not make the bad picks like that I was explaining that I felt like were bad picks. And no one paid attention either. The middle actually fluctuated a ton this time. Yeah, the middle was crazy. No loyalty in today's world, I see. Also, I've never picked Aura. It says I've been playing this run for 17 minutes and I have not even picked my fucking reward. I'm gonna upgrade a card. Then backed off when he ranked up. I never even picked him because I just didn't think he would. Well, I thought everybody would pick him too. That's the other thing is you got to play against the field. I feel like a lot of people are just like, oh, I recognize this name, I'm going to take them. But then everybody else takes them as well. He did the same thing with Fuji. Yeah. To keep things interesting and fun. Well, that's why I thought the idea of your idea of audience members getting crushed is great. He's going to end up at M2. He deserves it. Okay, you're dead. Bye. I think I want to charge battery. Yeah, I think that's okay. Io's already a win more pick. Yeah. Yeah, I mean I think that's completely valid. I don't know, it's weird because it's also hard because obviously we're not professional fantasy statistics people or anything. You know, we're just a bunch of people watching a stream that are just trying to do something fun. So it's kind of awkward. Decimals are fun. Like, we're not working for DraftKings. We're just people that are doing things. Yeah, we did kind of do that as well. Like, I got an S on my chest. No, that's a semi-auto. No S on my chest. Got your gun, but you're getting money. Do you connect when the co-price rise? I don't really want cool-headed. I mean, I do, but I don't know if it's really smart to grab right now. Streamline, I don't want. I think I'm gonna skip. Nah, I'll take cool-headed. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. What up, cuz? Well, this sucks. I did kind of like the idea of shortlisting 3 to 4 matches, doing a poll for the night with both Rikishi involved, getting a bonus bomb. Yeah, I like that too. That requires some audience participation, but I think we can get that. I think we can get the people to participate in that. All right, I'm taking 15 damage here, which fucking sucks. In the hood, they love us. I'm so fucked. They would be. It would be like if you voted on the match of the night. Whoever participated in the match of the night ends up getting more. You know, gets a point for it. How do I survive this? Well, that was a very unfortunate situation. Maybe cool-headed. I mean, maybe Claw would be good here. It's not my first pick, but I need damage. Not doing this. So let's rest. Yeah. I do like that idea. I do think that idea is very cool. I think that's a good way to get more points that doesn't hurt anybody. Okay, that was perfect. I think that's a good way to get extra points that doesn't hurt anybody and doesn't like kind of wreck the integrity of everything else that we're doing. That gives you reason to pick a Hirodomi Takanosho who may fluctuate but are consistently putting on bangers. Yeah. Kind of fucked here. I'm gonna smith this. Take bag of marbles. Use the attack potion. Okay, we're doing okay. When would the poll be? It would be that night when the match happens. The tough thing is that we don't really have to test environment to see how things... Right. But I think it's... I don't think that's an unreasonable idea, though. Like, I think it's fine. No, I'm not doing that either. I'm also not doing that. Because it goes from being fun to, like, being a job. And that's not fun. Starfish can? Yeah, she doesn't even know what she's looking for. She doesn't work in... Yeah. I really want to take capacitor, but I think it's a mistake. I think it's too early. It's too early for a recycle as well. An overclock, probably not worth it. Do I go to the shop? Yeah, I think I go to the shop. Membership card? Okay. We'll take the fire potion and remove his strike. There we go. This is so much damage that we're taking. Probably a dumb play. It leaves me with 1 health. Yeah, I just lose this. This was, I wasn't paying enough attention. I was far too focused on what we were talking about. But yeah, I don't know. I like it. I think those are solid ideas. Like the voting in the poll shit is a very good idea. If people are not paying attention, like people will pay attention to that, you know. We'll take the HP. Not a lot of block here. Ball lightning is excellent. The winning graphic initially had the trophy normal size. What do you mean? The trophy's 85 pounds IRL? Bro. That's so heavy. Remove a strike. That's crazy. It's so huge. I would have never guessed that. Max HP is good. I would have never guessed that. 85 pounds is fucking crazy. Go. They take it like it isn't shit. I mean, they're beasts, bro. Let's take a charge battery here. That's crazy. Okay, we should kill Jawworm here. Yeah. I'll send you the original too. Yeah, that's a big difference. Why does it have that? Because you're a freak, man. Respectfully. Abia, but I need to see Abia's Ultimate Warrior. Honestly, I do. I'm gonna take Claw. Ugh, I don't love it, but I'll take it. Upgrade Zap. But why is my brain like this? I mean, W brain, to be honest. I wouldn't have thought of that. And that's awesome. Let me put you on the game. Put you on the game. Yeah, Abia's Ultimate Warrior looks badass. Abi as a demonic warrior is just funny. Yo, Hash, what's good? A PSA 10 Keegan Murray? Let's go, dude. Is this a dumb time to block to charge battery? I'm not super prepared to beat Gremlin Knob, and I have no potion. Let me put you on the game. Oh, I'm so fucked. I should not have done that. Guess we take 28. Do I need to dual caster? I might actually need to. Okay, we got through that, barely. Meal ticket's gonna be helpful. I guess I'll take a beam cell. And I guess I'll rest. You're crazy. I'm great. How have you been? You got a Kenny Pickett auto too? Let's go. Oddly smooth stone will help. Chocolate covered donuts. I don't think we have those, bro. I just made a starfish wing graphic that nobody will ever see. So mean. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh, you're trying to watch 50, Hash? I'm assuming you've never seen it, right? You've never seen the show? Because I could tell you I could tell you a good order to watch it if you need it. If you don't, because you've seen clips. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you if you want to watch it all. Because I could tell you, yeah, I could give you a good list. I could give you the proper list if you want to watch 20. Because season 20 is insane. You could watch season 20 right away. You're going to be missing some context. But you could watch it right away. I watched 20 right away, and I was upset later on because I really ended up liking the show a lot. So I was upset that I watched 20 before I watched all the seasons that all those guys were on. But you might not be the same way. You might not feel that same way. You might be like fine with it. You need the lore. So then I'll give you a good list. I'll give you a list so you can skip some of the whack seasons and also have like the things that you want to see before 20.
First person voted out of Survivor China. Chicken.
Cause if you go straight into 20, you're going to fuck yourself. Like in terms of if you want all the lore, you're gonna hurt yourself. Cause that's what I did. I watched 19 and then 20, and I didn't need to do that. I could have watched all the other ones, and like there's a number of other seasons that you could watch instead that are just gonna make you happier. Like you're gonna know everything. Posture check. I think my posture is decent. It's just that I'm leaning back in the chair. There you go, bud. Hydrate, brother. The lore matters. I think the lore matters. For Survivor, I think the lore matters. The only problem is if he's trying to watch up to 50, is there a channel point redemption for folding laundry? Fucking no. The thing for Hash is if he's trying to watch 50, then I could specifically tell him the seasons that he needs to see the people on there. But if he's trying to watch 20, it's probably more necessary. Like there's more seasons to watch. I don't know. It gets confusing. So she doesn't doom scroll. That's a problem for all of society. To be fair, that's a problem for me sometimes as well. It's hard to not. What's going to be better today? What did you watch so far? What season did you start with? Tell me what season you started with, because I gave you a list of 2 or 3 seasons. What'd you watch? Because if you're trying to watch to 50, I can help you. I can write you a list. But I want to know what you started with. If you started with 28, I think that has no bearing on 50. If I'm remembering correctly. It actually doesn't make a difference. So that kind of sucks. But if you're watching 28, you're also having the time of your life because that season is awesome. I'm going to remove a strike. Two episodes into 28 and it's been good. Okay. Let me take a look at the... So I will... When I get off stream, Hash, I'll write you a list of like what you need to watch. And try to keep it reasonable. Probably. It's a lot though. If you're trying to catch up to everything, it's a lot to catch up on. And I'll make like markings. I'll mark it down for you and be like, you're not missing a ton if you don't see this season. You know, like that kind of thing. You finish Naruto in 3 weeks, you got this? Okay, all right. I respect it. I respect it. I'm gonna take a bullseye here, I think. But yeah, as far as I can think of, in terms of season 28, there's no one on the cast for 28. Oh yeah, if you want to speed things up, you could skip the challenges. Sometimes challenges are important, but you could, like, if there's something to skip on an episode, you probably could skip the challenges. Just fast forward to it a little, yeah. I'm gonna take the bullseye because that might help us win here. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do this. This. He's retiring. His second to last match, he got DQ'd. Who did he face? He's retiring? Holy shit, I'm so old. If they reference something significant that happened in the challenge, you could always go back. True. True. I'm gonna actually bullseye again because it's gonna make the orbs much more valuable. Oh, it's a Rumble this weekend? What is that going to be on? I saw that advertised on the Roku and I was like, oh, what is it going to be on? Is it on Netflix? I don't understand. The WWE Network shit, is that on Netflix now? Or is that still on Peacock? Because I have Peacock. Extremely fair. But I don't know if I'm gonna like sit down and actually watch that shit. But if it was on like if it was on a streaming service, oh, it's on ESPN. I wonder if my package includes that. I feel like no. I fucking knew it was in Saudi Arabia. I saw them. It said like the ad. It was weird. I was asking Starfish. A blood money covered dick, yeah. I was wondering because I saw it said like some weird thing. It said Royal, and then it said like Riyadh, I think, Rumble. And I was like, what does that mean? I was like, is that the place that it's in? Like, are they actually advertising a place? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have taken the fight. Am I dumb? I probably shouldn't have taken a fight. I was not thinking that through. Riyadh, am I pronouncing that right? The Cena retirement tour, was it bad? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I just lose this. I actually fucked this up so bad. I should not have taken a fight at all. I literally lose. I'm an idiot. Then Cody versus Cena. With a Chanko, a Chanko chef? Chanko. Chanko? I don't know how to pronounce that. Getting a trophy. R-Truth saying Cena was his childhood hero. He said that? Isn't he like 50? That's actually so funny. AJ wore his TNA gear. Can I watch any of these things? Can I actually watch any of these things on any of these networks that's not Netflix? Because it used to be on Peacock, but I don't see that shit on there anymore. Yeah, options, a beautiful thing. You can watch them all. They're hard to find. Well, I guess in the sense of the way I want to watch them, which is probably skim through shit because I don't feel like watching the whole fucking thing. AADA top 5 dead or alive, and that's just off one LP. Two guns up. Leave your motherfucking whip a mess. Those ways, yeah, it's 4 years worth that you could watch for real. Is AEW good? Who's the champ? You say fuck Sheik Luch? Well, fuck you too. Your father, your mother, the hole you came through. Ready to their face and spit gasoline out. Shells all loaded up, catching me with the Glock. MJF. I know Joe had gold. That's what I was really looking for. I was looking for old Samoa Joe matches in Ring of Honor, and I could not find it. Really no respect for him or his family. I think they're giant scumbags. Oh. Ring of Honor actually posts shit? Posts like old matches like that? Joe versus Kenta Kobashi was so good. That's such a classic. Do I need to refresh? Doesn't say there's anything wrong on my end. Oh, you did? I don't know what happened. Oh Oh, my shoulder is killing me. You had to too? Oh, shit. I didn't even realize it. I got disconnected. It didn't even tell me that. It didn't even fucking tell me that I got disconnected. That's so crazy. It was just like, oh, this is normal. It's fine. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, by the way, you're reconnected. You were good? You didn't hear the Logan Paul answer? Yes, I hate him a lot. Like, I think he's just a giant fucking scumbag. Like, I think both of them are fucking asshole scumbags. They have 233 videos of matches. Holy shit. Thank you. I didn't know that they did that. Claudio versus Nigel from 05. That's a dream. What a dream. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go watch old Ring of Honor when I get off of here. That's fucking sick. Danielson versus Roddy too. They have Chris Hero. I want to really throw it back. Chris Hero before he got fat. That's not funny. I know he has a medical condition. None of these are helpful. Well, actually, Endless Agony is helpful. My bad. They have some hero too. Hero versus Cole. Make Purple Starfish watch. It's funny, I was watching Dark Side of the Ring the other day and they were talking about Sandman, so they were showing like you know, like ECW clips or whatever. And she was horrified. She was like, "Oh my god. How can you watch this?" Like, what? Gruesome? Morishima versus Danielson? Ooh. Do they have do they have the Punk Joe matches? I'm assuming no. It disconnects his eyeball. Yikes. I want to see the old Punk Joe matches. That's what I want. Do you want all three? Yes. Wait, you have access to all three? Oh my. Those are classics. I said what I said, you mark. I'm gonna hear later. She's gonna go, "What's a mark?" That's what I'm gonna hear later, though. So thank you. We didn't even have to wait. She said it now. I'm dead. What a wild track that was. This is also wild. Nice lyric. That wasn't even a lyric. It was just an intro to the song, which is even crazier. I'm alive. Barely, but I'm alive. Apple's getting rid of their charging ports? What? How? She was telling us how she went to the middle school on a day where she wasn't teaching because they invited her over for a teacher appreciation luncheon, and they had this nice little, and everybody, and I hit her with, "It's coming out of your check, you fucking mark." Why don't I understand this? I don't even have a good joke. My brother was mortified and then died laughing after the shock wore off. It's coming with like the Apple Watch charger? That's so weird. That's so awkward. I mean, I'm sure it's fine, maybe? I don't even know what I want to do here. Do I just rest? I don't even know if I want to upgrade any of these. I still am shook by the DJ intro to that song. That was fucking crazy. Like the presidential candidate? Or like the wrestler? Hey, Sundial came through really big here. Died in 2020? That's what I thought. But then you said that and I wasn't sure. Of Lawrence of Arabia right now. I think I need to poison. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I didn't need to poison shit. With a pistol in his loincloth? Is that true? Is that actually true? I think I'm just gonna lose this. What the fuck are you gonna do to Andre in a fight? I guess that's valid. I'm a criminal. I'm gonna crippling cloud everybody and take 4 here. The jagged edge. This playlist is gotten out of control. Icky phobic? No. Please. I swear, I'm not. I don't even know the songs. I knew the Eminem song, to be honest. I forgot he was like that at that point in time. But I didn't know that other one. I swear. How am I gonna win this? I'm just gonna lose. That's how I'm gonna win. I'm gonna not win. Play the Quan Jeezy song. What's the name of it? Purple Starfish actually told me to stop playing that on stream. Funny enough. I can't say the name of it? Oh, then I'm not sure I know the song that you're talking about. Man. Check at the free throw. Sam Darnold song is insane. You big Rikishi. Why didn't I block the 1? Swear, I'm fucking out of it, man. Okay, this does not split him. Wait, 2 Super Bowls before them? When was he in the Super Bowl before this? He was Purdy's backup, for real? Back at the free throw. Rikishi. Really? Alright, I guess I take 12 straight to the face. Like I said, I don't see how I can win this, but here we are. It's over, GG's. I'm retiring. I'm done. It's over. It's all over. I'm sorry for the songs with the disturbing lyrics, the hateful lyrics. I apologize for that. Um, I wasn't anticipating those songs coming on. Also, I haven't heard them in a very long time, so I didn't remember that they had lyrics like that. So my bad. Um, thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you everybody for watching me win in sumo. Truly appreciate all of you for supporting me in my journey of being a sumo champion. You were gonna listen to them in private? No. No. See, that's the thing. That's kind of my problem with Eminem is that like he said a lot of like crazy shit. And then people will be like, "Oh, but at the time that was acceptable, whatever." And that's fine. Like if that's the excuse that you guys want to have, that's fine. But that doesn't mean that in this day and age it's good. You know what I mean? And also DMX true. So like I don't know, it's like you can't change with the times then cuz like Eminem doesn't do that anymore, but Eminem is also not very good anymore. He's not considered very good. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like Eminem was great because he was so controversial, right? Like that's why he was so famous, but also because he was black. I mean, because he's white. So like the people that think he's the best rapper ever, to me, feel like they don't listen to rap, or they only like white people. But I learned Eminem is black. You know what I meant? I meant he was white. My bad. My bad. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Eminem is really good, but I think I've always thought he was overrated. Because if he wasn't white, and he even says if he wasn't white, he wouldn't have sold nearly as much as he did. But whatever. I don't know. Eminem is awkward to me because it's like one of those things where I feel like people say he's the best rapper ever or he's like a top 5 rapper only because he's white. If he wasn't white, would people even give a shit about him? He was edgelord rap. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like he was trying to be edgy for the time, so a lot of that was very hateful and very like whatever. And now I honestly don't think that Eminem is a hateful person necessarily. What's he gonna say on this album was the gimmick? Yes, he capitalized on controversy, and like, and I don't think he's really that bad a dude or anything. I don't think. I don't know. It's like I don't really remember the history of Eminem like that. So like I'm not declaring that as like a definitive statement. I don't think he's as hateful as like people have made him out to be, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. Eminem, like, he's outshined by a lot of people, especially if you take away the fact that he said so much fucking heinous shit. It's kind of like, what does he have left? And also, like, a lot of his newer shit is just kind of whack. Like, he's a legend, don't get me wrong, but I have a much lesser opinion of him than many other people do. He ain't Morgan Wallen. Yeah, well. Like, generally speaking, I don't think Eminem actually, like, has anything against anybody. As far as I know, at least in recent times or whatever, but... And most of the people that do have things against other people, you know, most of the people that are racist, homophobic, transphobic, all these things, they make their voices pretty fucking known. Because apparently that's what's popping in the streets these days. Which is fucking gross. Also, the way Eminem raps these days, like, it's very much so the same style, but it's not the style that he started with, which is, like, weird. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know. I'm not, like, against Eminem. He's fine for what he is, but I do think he's overrated. Just like I think Kobe's overrated. Just like I think a lot of things are overrated. Anyway, I appreciate everybody hanging out. I'm glad that we got Sumo done. I'm glad that we did a bunch for Sumo. We're gonna rate a person that we have not rated in a very long time. I appreciate everybody hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a fun stream. We'll have a good time. Thank you for all the support. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you, Sammy, with the resub. Jesus of T, you have a good night. Thank you also, Downleamer with the resub, Vork with the resub. I appreciate everybody. Wait, he's from Toronto? Smooth Op is from Toronto? Really? I did not know that. Anyway, show some love to my man Smooth Op. Great guy, great streamer. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow night. Good night, everyone. How do I not know Smooth Op like that? I don't know. I did not know that. I legit did not know he was from Canada. I thought he was from somewhere else.